All right. Mic'd up and mildly qualified in a live venue.
We almost forgot the name of the show. That's how long it's been.
It's been a minute.
Dude, it is. I'm sorry. For everybody listening that has been tried and true to this podcast, we have failed.
Jake, we apologize.
Yeah, no, we have. But you know what? Jake did hit me up recently. I guess some of the stuff he heard about me doing the diet stuff and the whatever prompted him to go on his own journey of quitting soda.
Yeah.
And he has actually done a very good job of kind of getting off soda and kind of doing some more health-related things.
So I actually haven't had soda that doesn't have alcohol in it since 8th grade. And that's not to insinuate that I started putting alcohol in my soda in 8th grade.
That's 100% what that insinuates.
I just don't drink soda anymore. That's why, I really appreciate your gift to us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drink it, though.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
You're missing out, dude. This stuff is so good.
Oh, it's so good.
Speaking of which, should we give we're not paid for the plug, but we can plug it.
Yeah. Oh, we can definitely plug it.
So Jones Soda, if you don't know, partnered with Fallout to release a whole bunch of different Nuka-Cola varieties, Sunset Sarsaparilla. They got some Victory stuff coming out. Available at Costco. These things are awesome.
Oh, incredible.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a root beer guy at all. I can drink the Sunset Sarsaparillas all day.
Yep.
So
Got the Nuka-Cola, and they've got what's the grape one?
So that one's just Nuka-Cola grape, and then the new Victory ones that are coming out, Nuka-Cola Victory, a cherry one, and I don't remember what the third flavor is, but I'm going to buy that when it comes out.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, so real quick, just because I have a tendency to interrupt people on the show. Tommy, you said we're at a live venue. Where are we at?
So we are at the 60 Speakeasy here in our hometown of Yerington.
Ooh, baby.
A very private venue, private bar, I would say.
Yeah.
But an exclusive one. There is a small event happening here tonight. For the most part, it looks relatively wrapped up. I don't know how many people here when it started. So
Well, they're going to hang out all night.
Yeah.
Okay. Keith over there is going to drink beer until the cows come.
Yeah, I was going to say, Keith will close this bad boy down.
You want to come say something into the mic? Oh, okay. He does.
he does not want to talk into the mic.
He said, man, just let me drink in peace, man. I'm just trying to hang out over here at the bar.
Matt, did I leave a bag of gummies in that?
Indeed, you did, my friend.
Because that fits in with our game.
To preface that, it's
you said a game?
Actual gummy candy, not the gummies that make you sound like
No, these, and I don't want to say what shape they're in because I'm going to save that.
I mean, they'll see it in the episode title, but yeah.
That's true. It's Gummy Sharks.
It's good.
Now, segment 1 is catch-up episode. The last time we recorded was the CinemaCon deep dive episode, which was a hefty episode.
Yeah. And that was at the beginning of April.
Yeah, and it was our highest viewed episode at over 2,000 views.
That's
on
incredible.
just YouTube alone. So 2,000 views on YouTube. And
Excellent.
Then, 30-something.
We got a 6-7 in the live crowd that we just got told.
We're recording at a middle school.
We're recording next to a middle school.
That is true. And technically an old school building.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It fits.
What have we been up to in the last, essentially 2 months?
Well, it's been so long that I'm a woman now.
Congratulations. Not the first time that happened after an episode 20 on the show here.
What would Nick's woman name be?
Nicole.
Nicole.
I mean, if
Nicole.
we're just doing a simple one.
Yeah, that's too simple, dude. I got to give him something better.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's been
He
up.
said, I don't know. He said, I don't know.
Anything else happen interesting?
Dude, just working, taking care of the kiddos. What the heck have I done in the last month, man? Anything fun? I don't think I've done it. I feel like I probably had, better ideas before coming into this, but now, I have no idea.
Little League's done now, which is the reason we're able to record, because I'm no longer umpiring every night 6 nights a week, and you're no longer watching softball 6 nights a week.
Yeah.
And I'm no longer coaching either.
T-ball, yeah.
Yeah.
And farm.
And farm.
Yeah. Farm was fun. We ended on a really high note, so that was good.
What was
Yeah,
that high
so
note?
So we played a team that
You turned the pitching machine to the kids, and you just started blasting.
That'd be the best note. No, we played a team that I think we had beat earlier in the season. I don't remember how the first game went, to be honest with you. But when we played them for the final game, they started off first inning. They 5-runned us. I'm like, oh, that sucked. That's already. I was already bummed. Ended up nobody scores for the next 3 innings, but it's not because it's not good. Like, there are a lot of plays happening, which is nice. Finally, because we're home team, we get last ups, and sure as heck, we 6-runned them. So I'm like,
There you go. I love that.
Had to redeem yourself, man.
Yeah, walk
Can't
off.
go out like that.
No, it was good. It was a good game.
Good. Well, hey, I do have some pop culture news from last week we can go over.
Okay.
So, hey, the Michael biopic becomes the biggest movie of 2026, which is kind of crazy since it got off to a pretty slow start in its first week. As May wrapped up the Michael Jackson biopic, Michael cemented its status as the highest-grossing film of the year so far. The movie has grossed $715 million globally, holds a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, and already has a sequel in development. We finally get White Michael, guys.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was just like,
baby.
I know that was one of the. I mean, I say controversies, but it's not really controversial. I think it just kind of irked people.
Yeah.
Because they ended that like at the peak of his career.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think the sequel is going to be funny because it's like the first movie was all the good parts. The second part is going to be nothing but bad parts.
I was gonna say that's the biggest, review that I heard. That was that they didn't even go into his controversial.
Think of it like Star Wars, the original trilogy, right? New Hope. It's all fun and games. We blow up the Death Star at the end. Everybody's happy. Empire Strikes Back ends with Luke losing an arm, Han Solo frozen in carbonite. The rebellion's just a mess.
Complete opposite.
So now they just need to come up with a third film where we just celebrate life after death. That's our Return of the Jedi, probably.
Hey, Dave Chappelle announces a surprise arena tour. He's going to be touring multiple cities later this month, including Chicago, Detroit, Baltimore, Cleveland, and San Diego. Consistent with previous shows, it is a strictly phone-free experience.
Oh, that's sick.
That's smart.
I like it.
Bill Burr did that to me. When we went and watched Bill Burr, you had to put your phone in this bag and
Like
it
the
literally was
yonder
locked.
pouch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he any good though?
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Because I know he's going
so
to Reno.
good. That's where
Bill
we
Burr's
watched
coming to Reno?
Yeah.
Me and
soon.
Trav watched him at somewhere in downtown Spacing now. But he was so good. So
Either GSR or
Oh, shit.
more towards the row is where he was at. He was at
okay.
that event center right next to like where they do the bowling and stuff like that.
The Reno Event Center.
Is that what it is? Because they have the
It's
other
an
one over
event center
by
in Reno.
But don't they have one
They
over by
called it the
Pepperville?
Reno Event Center. That's the Reno Sparks Convention Center, where they host conventions.
Nick, say the word. Nick, say the word.
Not saying the word.
He won't
Come
say
on,
the word.
Nick.
He- That's a text only word for him. That's a.
I know, dude. Nick's mean to me. To let everybody that listens to this know, he says mean things to me on group text.
I say mean things to you anywhere.
That's true.
All right, Variety and CNN have revealed their actors on actors lineup. I don't know what that is.
Well, I love how you dived right into it as if it was an interesting piece of news, regardless.
Actors on Actors is a talk show brought to you by Variety, where actors essentially intimate one-on-one discussions about their craft and work. So they've revealed this new season's pairings. Standout conversational duos this year include a Friends reunion with Jennifer Aniston and Lisa Kudrow, Keke Palmer and Sharon Stone, Kit Harington paired up with Peter Dinklage. That should be fun.
Oh, a good little Game of Thrones throwback.
Exactly.
I'm here for that.
You gonna watch it?
No,
He's
not
like,
at all.
no.
I'm not going to watch that. But I think it sounds great.
All right,
Sounds
there you go.
cool.
All right, number 3 here. Scary Movie 6 and Masters of the Universe hit theaters. The summer box office is officially in full swing with 2 major releases premiering. The Wayans brothers have returned with their meta horror roots for Scary Movie 6 with Nicholas Galitzine. Is that how am I pronouncing that right?
I couldn't tell you.
Galitzine wields the power of the sword as He-Man in the live-action Masters of the Universe. I have read reviews for Scary Movie 6. It looks awful based on the reviews, and everybody straight up said, like, you did a good job when you did it. Why'd you ruin it and bring it back?
See, a lot of the reviews I saw said that they are rapid firing jokes, and unfortunately, just most of them don't land. But then again, though, like you look at any of the scary movies, I don't think any of them get good reviews. You look at Hot Rod. Hot Rod's got a incredibly low critic score. Like sometimes critics are just wrong. So that's when anytime it's a comedy movie, I'm like, I feel like it needs to be double checked. Yeah. Especially with the Wayans brothers coming back. If it was just a new scary movie and they weren't attached, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But I feel like they're good at comedy. So I don't know.
Well, didn't they come out and say we don't care if we hurt your feelings for this movie? Like they're just.
But there's a difference between not hurting your feelings and also not being funny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If it's just shit jokes, then ain't nobody trying to listen to that.
Now, I will say He-Man has been getting decent reviews.
Yeah.
People saying, again, it's not going to be an Oscar-winning movie, but is it fun? Is it, like, ridiculously funny? I guess people are saying they were surprised with how funny that movie is.
Okay.
And just an overall good time. And I know, like, tonight we did a decent showing of, like, 30-plus people, so that's good.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tommy,
Sundays
how
are our
come you're
best.
not drinking, but Matt and I have to be?
Well, because I'm waiting until the game.
Oh.
You were just so.
Matt and
I can pregame if you guys want me to.
Exactly.
We did.
We're
We're
like-
in a bar.
I'm almost 2 IPAs deep, and you're over here not even opening your little twisted tea.
That's the regular one. I'll do
a
the
schoolgirl.
half and half.
Crack that bad boy into the mic.
Tommy's a grown man drinking twisted tea. Anybody?
Oh, that's
baby.
crispy.
Smooth.
Oh, let's hear it. Slurp. Oh, baby.
There's some ASMR for all of you.
All right, and here we go with some back-to-back pop news. The queen of pop, Madonna, is officially back to her club roots.
Gross.
Madonna released Love Sensation this week, brought to you by Stuart Prince, the producer behind her massive hit Confessions of a Dance Floor album. And Taylor Swift dropped a Toy Story 5 track today, surprising fans by releasing a brand new original song titled I Knew It, written specifically for the upcoming Toy Story 5 soundtrack.
Yeah, she must have thought hard for that title.
I was going to say, Matt, if there's one thing I could give less of a shit about, it's anything involving Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I
That's
care
why I
about
put those
Toy
two
Story
together.
5, but I do not care about Taylor Swift.
And that's your pop culture catch-up right there.
It's beautiful, Nick.
Thank you.
Well, that
Build
puts us right at the 10-minute mark.
Beautiful.
So
Because I'm technically bartending, so I got to go see if these people want anything else to drink.
okay,
Yeah.
you go bartend. I'm going to hit pause and just do a quick check on how the audio is.
There you go.
Hey, what up? It's your boy, Stinky Mike. Although legally I'm not allowed to be inside of any building that used to house children, people forget that this was exactly what this building was, and so they let me in. Anyways, here I am at the bar. I'm drinking everything that they just leave on the tables, because I don't have the money, you understand, to buy drinks, but Lord knows I will smoke whatever cigarette butts are in the ashtrays and drink whatever was left over in your cup. Having a great time. Never done a live event before, mainly because I always get arrested when people recognize me. Anyways, we'll catch you next time.
Welcome back to segment 2. We got a fun one going for you. Who's going to start it off is the real
I
question.
just want to say I missed Mike. It's good. It was good to hear from him.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
He's still stinking like a son of a...
I don't. So,
Tommy's voice doesn't miss Stinky Mike, dude.
no, and my voice is mostly coming back.
It's
but,
sounding okay.
yeah, there's definitely moments where it is not. So,
You must have been having some Gladys's
dude,
sweet home remedy for that.
That's one bitch I couldn't... I could have gone another day without...
there's one. I can't call her what I want to call her.
Gladys just wants you to feel better, sweetie.
No, I want to throw Gladys out
Hey,
of 10
one more IPA and me and Gladys are going to be out back doing some...
Some unholy things.
Giving him an old gummer.
Look away, Jesus. Look away.
Just think, too. Ladies and gentlemen, he is doing that voice in a public setting with people around.
Hey, Stinky Mike, don't take much. We can just Eiffel Tower this whole bit.
Whoa. I've been in worse places.
We're falling well out of our PG-13
Oh, yeah,
rating.
we're pretty bad.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
dial it in,
You
Tommy.
get two
Jesus
IPAs
Christ.
into Matt, he doesn't know how to pay.
that's facts. Matt, give us a overrated, properly rated, or underrated.
All right, I got 7 of them for you guys like I did last time. Keep it nice and short.
Okay.
All right? All right, so I'm only going to say this first one because I completely got...
Bamboozled.
I got in all holes today. Costco.
I love Costco.
Yeah, I'd say perfectly rated.
Yeah, well, you know what I don't love is spending $540.
Maybe don't have kids.
On a
I
cart
don't know what
full
to
of
tell you.
crap, dude.
I have 2 more kids than you do, and I top out at like 4 hundos. So how you hit
Yeah,
what?
bro,
did
we
you
went.
buy
We
today?
went a little crazy, bro. We got some steak.
I was in there buying like
We got
bounce
some
houses and crap. And he's like, I can't believe this bill's so high.
Hey, if it was up to my wife, dude, we would have ended up doing it. There's a dang dinosaur freaking place.
I know. Lindsay wants it all
She was
go.
wanting to cop
Yeah.
that. I was like, no. I was like, don't you even look at it.
The pergola's going to look real nice in the backyard.
All right, so we think properly rated then?
Properly
I would,
rated.
yeah, properly rated.
All right,
So I
so
feel like people love Costco.
Yeah.
I'm going to swap it to the other side, for us poor folk where we go and shop. Winco.
So Winco is going to be locational because that one's only on the West Coast.
Oh, okay. I
But-
didn't know that.
So Jake,
Essentially-
Winco is where you don't want to go when the food stamps hit everybody's bank account.
Here's a fun fact about Winco. It is only located in Washington, Idaho, Nevada, California, and Oregon, which most people assume is where the acronym WinCo comes from.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not. That's just a coincidence. Like, that's wild to me. Because Lindsay told me that once. She's like, it's interesting because it's only there. And I double checked. I'm like, it is only in those states, but it says right here that acronym came from something else.
Interesting.
So I'm just like, oh, that's just
But
fun.
who would look that up to find up that information?
Me, because when Lindsay says something like as if it's a straight fact, I have to prove her wrong to ruin her day. So, but no. So I would
Can't
say
let her just have it, huh?
no. And I would say when it comes to the ratings here, like certain Wincos are great, and I feel like they get that, and also the bad ones are recognized as bad ones.
Yeah.
So I would say properly rated,
I would agree with that.
Yeah, Winco, I'd say.
because you don't want to go to the Northtown Winco. That one you'll get mugged.
Yeah.
But that
There
new
are
one
no.
in Lemon Valley, no,
yeah.
Valley.
The North
Springs?
Valleys. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
But, and also, God bless them for keeping their prices where they are.
Yeah.
That's facts,
And with no
dude. Keep it
membership
nice and
or any
cheap.
of that bull crap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nice too. Yep. All right, listening to the radio.
Okay, so hear me out. Well, number one, you talking serious or you talking like
No,
AM,
I'm
FM?
talking about, yeah.
Because I listen to both. If I'm in the white truck, I am listening to FM radio. But
Real?
I'm
Yeah,
only
because
listening
you
to
have
talk
no
shows.
choice other than, yeah.
I'm listening to sports and I'm listening to like the local one.
Well, then half the time it's like,
I know the local one's great. The local one I have no issues.
Yeah, but on the local one, you're like, hey, do you have mesothelioma because you're 95? And if you're listening to this station, you are, then contact.
Yeah, no, they are. It is bad. But
I
we
swear
also
the
have like
ads are
ads that
long.
like air on that too. So
We do.
Yeah.
But KSVL is an oldie station. That's
it
why
is,
I
it
say
is.
that.
I would say it's properly rated though, because nobody's sitting there
Properly.
saying like FM radio's in. Like
Yeah,
even Hot
no,
Rod's like,
I
nah,
see
dude,
it,
this is a
yeah.
dying breed.
Yeah. it's
Well,
definitely
I guess
dying.
AM was dying in Hot Rod.
Yeah.
And then Sirius is underrated.
Well, you led me to my next one, which was Sirius XM.
Oh, yeah, underrated.
So underrated for sure. Yeah.
When I got my new car, obviously you get like your free trial and everything.
Yeah.
I actually re-upped it. I almost exclusively listen
Same
to
here.
Sirius. Yeah.
Yep.
Like even right now in the bar, the music that's playing, that's off my Sirius app.
Oh, really?
They've got just great programming, and I felt like I was in a music rut, just listening to the same stuff over and over again. I was missing out on trends. Now I know like about new music. It's great.
See, and I'm not a music person at all. Like I have the music channels just for like when the kids are in the car, Disney radio, all that crap. I'm a sports radio guy and a talk radio guy, and it nails it for me. And what I love, I don't know, I'm sure your car does it, is you get in there. And if you go to like the MLB channel, if there's an MLB game playing or an NBA game playing, it'll keep your score updated.
It's
on it,
wonderful.
which I
Yeah,
freaking
live
love.
updates and stuff. Yeah.
That, and then I favorited Seahawks or in Mariners. So anytime they're playing, it notifies me on my dash.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, that's
Mariners
cool.
game, and use tap.
Yeah.
So underrated.
I was going to get Sirius XM, and then I looked at the cost of the plans, and I was like, yeah, I'm too cheap for that.
we got deals because I only pay $3 a month right now.
And don't get me wrong,
that's
I'm
diabolical.
calling them when my deal expires. I'm like, guys, listen, I will re-up with you.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $36 a
It's
month.
the same
no,
crap
dude,
you do
that's
with
too
Spectrum.
steep for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't.
No,
Maybe
you
I'll
call
just
them,
call them
they'll
and threaten.
they'll dwindle down.
Like, listen, I will burn your. No, I'm just kidding. All right,
I will find you.
we'll find you. Okay,
Give me the $4 a month Sirius.
let me get social media. What do you guys think?
That's such a broad
Overrated.
category.
Overrated?
I'm not a social media guy. The only thing I love on social media, and you guys know, is my Instagram reels.
Sports.
Because they're just funny.
Yeah.
I will say, like, Twitter is a cesspool, or X, whatever.
It's
Yeah,
bad. It's
I got
so
rid of
bad.
that.
Like, the only
Yeah.
reason I keep it is because, Schefter's updates, like, I get a lot of sports updates when they happen.
Yeah.
And, like, that's obviously, like, the most up-to-date way to get your sports crap.
Yeah.
That is it. Other than that, like, going on there, it is just awful. God, it's such an awful
Oh,
app.
dude.
I can tell when Tommy has sat down on the toilet in the morning, though, because that's when our group chat on
brother.
Instagram blows up with a bunch of reels.
Tell me my reels are not
No,
hilarious.
they're great.
They're
I just,
phenomenal.
Well, Tommy
I can time
must-
your bowel movements
I
when
was
we
gonna
get
say,
messages.
he must end up on the toilet like 5 times because we probably get like 20 reels a
Matt,
day
look at him.
average
You're
from
telling me
Tom.
that's not a guy that poops 5 times a day?
And they're almost never solid.
Hey, Jesus. All right. Since we're in the midst of all this, heat, summer,
Oh, God, overrated.
overrated. bro.
Summer.
Oh, overrated. I hate
So
I hate
overrated,
summer.
dude. I hate it with a passion.
If you like summer, there's a good chance there's a body buried in your backyard.
Dude, 90 something today, you get out and you're just miserable instantly. Like as soon as you leave AC, dude. you're done.
The other seasons have so much to offer.
Yes.
Like summer, it's like, oh, okay, you can go out to a beach and a lake. Like that sounds awful anyways. Like you're just telling me something more I can do that I don't want.
Let me go to outdoors where there's no shade at all and just sit there.
Dude, I am from land of the Caucasus, dude. I am so white. I will end up a lobster. That's literally like.
Is anybody else just like kind of wet the whole 3-month stretch?
Oh, dude, disgusting. And then you got pit stains on your shirt that you can't get out. You know what I mean? You just can't win. Okay, so my last one is I completely freaking forgot it, and I'm gonna have to look it up again. Boom. Okay, this is because
Boobs
no, not that.
underrated.
No.
Overinflated.
Overinflated. Fake. No. Sparkling water because I hate it.
Oh, overrated.
So bad.
Overrated.
Everybody drinks it though. It's
You're
like
drinking
everybody
TV
sees.
static.
Dude.
It's stupid. There is like when I say
so true, though.
When I say the slightest hint of a flavor, I mean that. I literally like the only reason you even know that it was blue raspberry or whatever is because you saw it on the can, not because you tasted it and your brain's just telling you, I think you tasted blue raspberry for a second there. But no, you're drinking what it feels like when your foot falls asleep, and that's trash.
Get the brand new 2027 sparkling water.
I just like
There you go.
drink a soda or drink a water, but the combination of the two is trash.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it's god awful. Yeah, I completely agree.
Have you guys have seen? I mean, I show Tommy clips from SNL all the time. Do you watch SNL at all?
No.
So back in the day, Adie Bryant and Bowen Yang used to be like this trends couple, where they would come in on Weekend Update and like give trends, and it feels
Yeah,
like
I've
this.
seen those.
Yeah, where they're like, hey, sparkling water, go to bed, bitch. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So what you been watching? What you been playing? I started Breaking Bad for the first time ever. 2 episodes
Which
in.
is crazy.
I know. I'm finally getting to it. I think I'm going to be hooked. I'm very, very, very excited about it.
You should be.
All of my normal shows that I watch on TV have ended, so now we're into binge watch summer, is what I call it. But what I've been playing is actually what I'm most excited to talk about. I bought Baldur's Gate last month, Baldur's Gate 3. I'm like 60 hours in. Every waking moment I get where I haven't been watching these movies for our assignment, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3.
That's sick.
I love it. I love it so much. The fact that like your choices. So like for instance, there was like this battle where you had to save this girl. Girl gets kidnapped, and the story keeps going.
Oh,
and
really?
I was like, well, maybe like you weren't supposed to save her. Like maybe there's no way you could. So I Googled it. And like, no, you can definitely save her. So I just went back to my last autosave and I started over again. I'm saving every 3 to 4 minutes.
Bro, how do you
Bro's
play
a
a game
save
like
scummer.
that, dude? That is crazy.
Because like
Dude.
the worst thing can happen and then you're just stuck.
That's like my wife. We'll be watching a show and she'll look it up and see how it ends before watching it.
No.
And it drives
I
me
don't do that.
freaking nuts,
I just wanted
bro.
to know if it was possible to get a better result from that. And I went back to save her.
This guy, bro.
Games like that are hard because much like you, like I like the completionist method of like I want to be able to do everything I could have
Yeah,
done.
right.
But then like at the same time I feel like I'm not playing the game properly because it's like in the real world I can't go back and do this. Like am I given this like
That's why it's video games, Tommy. I'm tired of living in the real world.
yeah, okay.
I don't want to live in the video game.
Poor Nick.
But that has been 100. Like I've stopped playing Call of Duty with the boys. I haven't played Battlefield with you guys in forever.
We haven't
we
played
haven't
anyways.
played anyways.
I'm 100% into Baldur's Gate 3 right now. And
In fact, I haven't played any video games since the last time we recorded. I haven't
You're
played a
just
single thing.
straight up disappointment.
Well, I've been just watching a lot of stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
For me, it's a lot of stuff. For you guys, it's like your average week. Yeah.
And the one thing I'll say I'm excited about, RuneScape has a listen, shut up. Has like a survivalist kind of combo game that they're releasing on Steam.
Oh, okay.
And it's been in early beta, early access. They just announced that when it releases fully in September 15th, it's also going to be available for PS5 and Xbox.
I will say at least they're trying to, keep their player base.
Yeah,
I
so
will say that. That's cool.
I'm excited about that. Tommy, what you been playing? What you been watching?
Oh boy.
okay, so unfortunately, like I always do, I have a whole freaking list. Matt, you gave us what you're playing and what you're watching or no?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You can go.
You just haven't talked yet this segment.
No, that's fair.
Welcome. Welcome to segment 2, Tom.
I've watched, me and my wife watched the second and third season of Big Brother. They're good. We watched War for the
Mother
Planet
of
of the
Who was that?
It's a freaking bark.
We watched War for the Planet of the Apes with the kids, which is the best one in that trilogy. I watched a movie called Americana with Sydney Sweeney. It was not very good.
Were her
figure.
boobs in it?
No. And it was also had Halsey in it, and I'm not a Halsey
That's
fan
fair.
either. Like there was moments of the movie that were fine, but for the most part, Americana, mid. I would give it probably a 6 or 7, I think.
6.
I shouldn't have said that. I watched the newest Godzilla X Kong New Empire. That movie was 100% CGI, which I guess I probably shouldn't have been super shocked. But the other ones I feel like weren't. This one was all CGI.
Like the whole thing was CGI?
Like there was very, very little. Like so much of it takes place in like that underground world. It's not bad. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
All right.
I watched that movie Drop. I don't know if you guys have seen that one where this woman's on a date with a guy and she keeps getting all this stuff airdropped to her, where like somebody is clearly like threatening her in the public place. Honestly, I enjoyed it.
I was
thought
say
it
that
was fun.
sounds pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Alright.
really cool.
I don't know a single actor in that, but that's okay.
I didn't either, but it was good. I watched Black Bag, which had Michael Fassbender. Yeah, I like that
Black
one
Bag
a lot.
is wonderful.
Yeah, spy movie, really good. Watched a movie called Freaky Tales. Had a couple actors I didn't really recognize. Pedro Pascal's in it. Tom Hanks is in it. It's a series of three or four different stories that take place one night in Oakland that all kind of go together. It was okay. Like some of
So-
those stories hit, some of them didn't.
Do you like Pedro now?
I mean, I think he's overrated? Yes. Do I think he's fine? Sure.
Crazy.
Crazy work.
I watched the original Scream again because why not? I watched the movie Send Help with Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien came out this year, where they crash land a plane.
Oh, yeah, and like he's her boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was fun. Wild movie, but very fun. And then I've been watching the TV show The Expanse, which is actually a really good show.
Isn't Dylan O'Brien the dude from iCarly?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
He looks a lot like him.
He was in Teen Wolf, though, and he was in The Maze Runner.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
I've been playing Battlefield. I kind of gave up on Oblivion because other stuff has just taken my time.
Oh, really?
Including the 2 new releases that I bought, Lego Batman
Yeah.
Legend of the Dark Knight, which is great, and, of course, 007 First Light, which is
Oh,
a
yeah,
damn near
yeah.
perfect game.
Yeah.
I was playing it right before coming over here. And then I am reading, I finished reading Last Wish and Sword of Destiny. I am on Blood of the Elves. Those are the first first 3 Witcher novels.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Matthew,
Where'd
you?
go? I'm last up, huh? So I finished The Pit, finally.
Thank you.
Nick, you would be happy about that.
We've talked about this off air, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Finally finished it, dude. Phenomenal. I finished, so I rewatched season 1 of Fallout because I went to rewatch it with my wife, and I only ended up going, 3 episodes in, and then we ended up stopping. So I was like, I got to pick back up where I left off. I ended up watching season 2 of Fallout, which was also incredible, and I'm curious to see where it goes. I finished reading Return of the King finally.
Walton Goggins is in there, right?
It only took me
Okay.
forever, dude. I'm finally done reading Lord of the Rings
But
books.
how good was Lord of the Rings?
It was, you couldn't beat it, dude.
No.
I didn't finish season 9 of American Idol because I was on Facebook one day and the winner got spoiled. And I was like, well, what's the point of watching this shit?
Also, it's American Idol. What's the point of watching it?
That's factual, too. I don't know
Matt
what got
doesn't miss
into
a
me.
single episode of The Masked Singer, though. I can tell you that much.
Bro,
I watched the first 2
you
seasons
really?
of The Masked Singer, and I just... I liked some of it.
Awful.
Like, Chris Daughtry was one of them, and I love Chris Daughtry.
It's not over.
I will accept no Chris Daughtry slander in this podcast.
This is a pro Chris Daughtry pod. I might have a buzz right now.
Right.
The pro Chris Daughtry pod.
If you're saying things like that, then more than likely. Just kidding. So I finished The Hobbit, an Unexpected Journey extended edition, because, we're legit around here. A chair just fell. Shit's hitting the fan. I finished The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug extended edition, because I'm also legit. Finished The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies.
the rest of the bar got so quiet just now.
Extended edition. I know a chair falls and everybody acts like somebody just freaking
Now, Matthew,
got
tell
beat
me,
up in here, dude.
out of the 3 Hobbits, which one did you like the most? There is a right answer here, in my opinion.
Man. For me, I think The Desolation of Smaug was a close... Oh, man, between that and Battle of the Five Armies, I'm going to probably have to go Battle of the Five Armies.
See, Battle of the Five Armies is my least favorite.
Least favorite?
I thought the CGI was excessive.
Okay, yeah, I can agree
Like,
with
because
that.
it's hard because you watch the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, the ones that, come after, there's not as much CGI. It's like they got straight up extras to go dress in full armor and full makeup, and you can tell. This one, it's like everything's CGI. The entire armies are CGI in it, and it shows because like they all move the same, they all look the same. Like, I don't know, it just kind of killed it for me because I'm so used to like traditional Lord of the Rings, which was a lot of effort put in.
Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings.
See, I haven't gone through all the... Well, I'll continue what I'm doing here. I'll tell you, yeah. So I finished Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, so the first one.
Which is so good.
Yeah, and I'm currently an hour into the second one, The Two Towers.
See, that one's my favorite one. Again, I like the
would
second
agree.
of both.
The Two Towers is the best one.
The Battle of Helm's Deep is one of the best battles in cinema history. I will not.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I haven't gotten to that point yet, but it's just phenomenal. Oh, dude, it's so
good.
great. I started reading The Long Walk finally, and I'm actually almost done with it. I have like 2 chapters left, and I'm fine.
I can't wait till you finish that one and you tell me your thoughts.
Oh, dude, it's going to be interesting because you said the ending's different than the movie, so I'm curious
Very,
if I'll
very
be
much so.
disappointed or...
I like both. I definitely see why the movie made a change because I love what the movie did. But for what it was at the time when I first read it and the movie didn't even exist, I was like, wow, that is a heavy hitting ending.
It's definitely more vulgar for sure.
yeah.
The book,
Oh,
yeah, dude, it's like nuts.
Yeah. That Stephen King, he is not scared to drop every slur.
Dude, that picture that I had sent you guys, I was like, oh my God. When I read that, I was like, oh my God. I took a picture and sent it to you guys. I was so like
Flabbergasted.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what the?
So the first book of his I ever read was The Shining, and the ghosts of the hotel
Are racist.
100%. And so when Dick Halloran goes back to
Those
the
two
hotel,
twins on the bike are like, I freaking hate Mexicans. Like, I know that much.
the only one who played with Danny because he was white. But no, when Dick Halloran, the black chef, goes back, the spirits are trying to ward him off, and what you sent us in that paragraph, nothing compared to what
Yeah?
those ghosts say to him.
That's
And
wild.
I had it as an audio book. I'd never read Stephen King before, so I had no clue like this was a thing. So I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
Here I am, pulled up at one of my stops as a courier, dropped this thing
dude.
decently loud,
Yeah.
drops like 6 N-words in a row.
Dude.
People were looking at him like, oh my God. What
Do you
am I-
immediately roll up the windows, lock the doors?
I went back. I went to a different stop. I'm like, I will come back here. I didn't know what to do.
He's like, package not delivered.
I will say this.
important.
For the women and dudes who can like do audiobooks like 50 Shades of Grey and crap like that,
dude.
like and just have that playing out loud, that is crazy behavior to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit more cautious now.
Caressed the inside of her thigh, and she erupted into an explosive orgasmic pleasure.
I was gonna say like that's tame compared to some of the
Nick woke up from his dream.
like this hot throbbing in his
Dude,
he penetrate, something like that. As I'm pulled up at the freaking like school parking lot here to grab my kids. Don't worry, guys, just an erotic read for Tommy today.
oh my God.
All right, what questions you got for us?
Oh, I have more.
I'm
I have
sorry,
a couple
Matt.
more.
It's
No,
been
you're
so
good.
long.
I'm
He
close.
hates Matt, right?
I'm close. All right.
Matt, if you tried shutting up, so
Say, give me a sip of an IPA, and your boy's just a chatterbox, All right, so I watched the roast of Kevin Hart, which was like 3 hours long.
I've heard it was very controversial.
Dude, comedy's back. It is back, dude. It was dark humor, dude. It was beautiful. Tony Hinchcliffe, perfect. Pete Davidson, you did a good job. There's some good jokes in there. I respected it, and I was finally, America's done being soft.
Hey,
And
I
we
felt
can
that
get
with
back
the
to
Tom Brady roast. I enjoyed the Tom Brady roast.
That one was a good one too.
3
you should
hours,
check
well
this one out.
spent.
Oh, dude, I enjoyed every minute of it.
Okay.
I already said I finished season 2 of Fallout. I don't know why I put that in there again. I started watching Dutton Ranch because I thought I'd enjoy it. I watched probably 10 minutes of it, and I was like, well, this is stupid. They're just
I'm good.
doing random bullshit
How many
to put a
spin-offs are
series
there?
on.
There's like the two that take
Too
place in the
many.
past. The Dutton Ranch one. There's one with like Casey as a marshal. I think it's called Marshall.
it's called Marshall.
Yeah. You don't have any plan of watching it, right?
No.
It's like literally they go out to this tree and a wildfire starts, and then everybody shit in their pants. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, we're just going to start random bullshit to make a show on.
Dutton Ranch is literally just a show about the actual ranching going on the farm. They're just
probably be more
milking
exciting.
cows and moving
Dude, that's
sheep.
facts. Okay, and my last one, I promise. I started watching Nemesis with my wife on Netflix, and that is a very good movie. It's like a thriller. 4 dudes are like robbing places, and the LAPD's after him, and all that good stuff. It's a good show.
Nice.
Okay. Wait, show or movie?
Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
And that's it for me.
All right, so I'm going to come up with some questions off riff. I'm going to make them Sharknado based. Nick, why does Tara Reid look that way?
Dude, I don't know. So annoying. So annoying.
Matt, at what point is naming characters Finn and Gil in your Sharknado movie a little too much?
Dude, I hate Finn with a burning passion.
Wow, okay.
After watching these movies. I don't know who I hate his wife more.
She is very hateable.
Oh, yeah, dude. She's the worst.
Now, Nick, if you could mash up any animal and any natural disaster, what would you give me?
Oh, I was going to say 2 animals. I would go with the liger from Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay.
Any animal. I'm going to go with a monkey, specifically a gorilla, and an earthquake.
Okay, a gorilla quake? That is 100% a strain of weed somewhere.
It's going to light your ass up.
Matt, same question to you. Give me an animal and give me a natural disaster.
Oh, dude. Imagine a tsunami with like cheetahs, dude, just being thrown.
Tsunami? Suida.
So,
Big ass wave with fast cats.
Now, were you
I can't
guys-
say what I was.
were you guys aware that I could have made you watch 3 spin-offs as well, but I chose not
Yeah,
to?
Dude.
I heard about them tonight at the bar. Thank
Oh,
you.
phenomenal.
The
Very
fact that you said that there's another one coming out and you want us to watch that one in addition.
I will give it a watch.
You can't make me.
I will give it a watch, and I will give a review if you guys
no,
also
dude.
want to watch it.
After what was the last one? Did they make 5 or 6?
They made
I'd have to
6.
look at my list. Yeah, after that 6th one, I couldn't imagine what that 7th
The 7th one is an origin story. It'll be Finn and April as teenagers, so I'm assuming different actors.
Thank God.
And again, the fact that we're doing an origin story after what happens in the 6th one is crazy because that literally negates everything that's happened.
Correct. Well, the fact that they're doing an origin story when clearly in the first, we can talk about more Sharknado later.
yeah. We'll have to.
Clearly,
that's
they are
it.
so shocked that these even exist, and we're going to do an origin story based on Sharknado. Forget about it.
All right, and now I'm going to swap some questions
Forget
over
about
to
it.
our venue here. So, Matt, what is the worst drink to order at a bar that will make me judge you heavily?
Oh, I mean, anything that you drink,
Ouch.
Between your twisted teas and
love Twisted
actually,
Tea.
you drink whiskey just straight up,
I
so
do.
that's pretty manly.
But I don't want to do that right now because that
I
I'll be
am.
messed up.
I
Especially
know,
with
dude.
the
You're
rules I'm gonna
probably
give you
you've
guys.
probably taken 2 sips of that twisted tea. Me and Nick are over here.
And I
Nick's
will-
drinking whiskey straight. So I'm
I'm
drinking
3 beers deep,
IPAs,
too.
and Tommy's over here just a
You're
sober
going to find out
gopher
why. You're
slandering
going to
us.
find out why.
Yeah.
And then Nicholas, what is the manliest drink that you can order at a bar?
Like whatever is in the drain.
Okay.
Right, like all those bartenders just dumping all that crap down the drain.
So just jungle juice?
jungle
Okay.
juice, but
Foul.
already drank jungle juice.
Brew, give me brew. Bro.
I see what you did there.
Twisted Tea's kicking in.
Bro, give me that TSA jungle juice. Like, I want all the shampoos, the colognes, the water, some Sprite. Give me all that.
Liquid with a used cigarette in it.
Sir, can I get a 4-foot straw? I'm thirsty. And I'd like to go crazy on this garbage can.
Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. We have the Sharknado episode coming up.
Yes, sir.
In segment 3.
Sometimes when you're at the bar, you want a Coors Light, you want a Bud Light, you might even want an IPA. But when you've had way too much to drink and you can't even stand, you're not even quite sure where you are, reach for an ice cold drink of water. That's right. Your body's going to thank you in the morning when you're not all hungover and you feel like garbage and your wife is sitting there complaining at you because the lawn's not mowed. The brand new 2026 drink of water. Get yours today.
Okay, episode 21 is the drinking episode, hence why we're at the bar. It is also an episode that has taken us months. And I'm not kidding you when I say we watched 30 Western films quicker than it took us to get through these 6 Sharknado
Because they
Is that
were
right?
so much better.
Here's the thing. That was right for you, or that's what you and me were able to get through them. I will say I finished them recently because I was just waiting.
Yeah,
I finished 5 and 6 today.
that's crazy.
Either way,
You poor bastard.
Matt, you were by far the best. You finished yours way ahead of schedule. You did really good.
Hey,
so,
dude, you put me in a box for 12 hours on a weekend, your boy can accomplish great things.
so we're going to start watching Sharknado. Great things. I don't know if those two things go together.
Dude, yeah, I hate you for this. But
So I have a 12-page notes document here. So I put a lot of effort into this.
yeah, I have a lot of, yeah.
We're gonna go movie by movie, starting with the first one, ending with the final one.
Okay.
Here are the notes though for this show.
Okay.
Anytime somebody says shark, we must take a drink of our alcohol.
Dude, I literally just said that off air thinking that was just an astronomical
Here it is
joke,
typed
dude.
up,
Oh
baby.
my God. dude.
As well as eat one of the gummy sharks I have brought you, gentlemen.
What if I've already crushed my bag of gummies?
I was gonna
That's okay. I'm not offended by that.
I was going to say, dude, mine is literally gone too.
Never mind. They ate the gummy sharks. So I'm going to play by that rule.
I'm going to play by.
Okay, anything. Okay, so anytime we say shark, we have to drink. Somebody just needs to call it when we hear it. If Matt says the word diabolical, we take a drink.
Control yourself.
Dude,
Control yourself, Matthew.
wait, starting when?
Starting right now.
Oh, starting right now? Oh, okay.
And here's the one that's going to absolutely sink us. Anytime Nick laughs, we have to take a drink.
What?
Nick,
yeah.
I'm literally going to pinch your...
I'm so serious.
And anytime I do some sort of character voice, whether that's Mike, Mickey Mouse, the Polar Express,
see,
asshole,
you're gonna-
any of it.
But can I do Gladys?
Yeah, you don't have a voice thing attached to yours. You can do that.
Thank God.
And then the final one, and the one that actually might sink us more than Nick's laugh, is anytime one of us insults the movie, we must take a drink. I know.
I loved all 6 movies about
This was the greatest
amphibious-
6 movies I've ever watched in my entire life.
Now, here's the best part, and this is the one that me and Nick came up with today. We will have this will come at the very end. So once we give our rankings, if we do not match up, we have to take a shot.
If our rankings for like number 1, all 3 are different, we have to take a shot.
But all 3 have to be different. If just 2 of us are different, or well, I guess
Yeah,
if one
all
of us
3.
is off, but 2 of you are on the same
Bro,
page,
a
then we don't
shot
have to
is
drink.
crazy.
There's going to be an opportunity for 6 shots at the end of this
Oh
episode.
my
Please call your
God.
wives to take me home.
I already talked to Lynn. She's willing to be the DD.
Dude, what in the holy hell have you guys done to us?
Yeah, so an opportunity for 6 shots at the end of the episode. We will see where we have.
Can't
lined
even
up.
say my favorite word.
Yeah, you can't say diabolical. I can't do any funny voices.
And I can't laugh.
And you, we've got you by the balls, bro.
Dude, you're gonna end up screwing all of us.
The audience is gonna love this because every time Nick laughs, they know we're just gonna struggle.
Dude, no. What have you guys
So
done?
we're starting with our descriptions of each movie, and then we're ranking at the very end.
Yeah, so we're gonna. So I don't know what you guys did for your notes. Obviously, for my notes, I kind of just I pause the movie. I write something that either strikes me with.
Oh, I didn't pause. Those movies couldn't get done fast enough.
Sorry, this process took a lot longer than it probably should.
Drink.
Did you? Oh, you laughed. Okay.
Oh, you dirty dog.
Oh, and you insulted the movie. That's is that what we're drinking for? Or did you laugh?
Both.
He
okay.
did both.
There's gonna be so much dead air on this episode.
Yeah,
There
we're
is. They
done
know what
for.
happens every time.
We're done for.
So yeah, we'll start off with Sharknado 1.
Okay.
Now, we can just kind of chime in as we hear things.
Yeah.
If one of us obviously moves ahead to a part and we notice, oh shoot, I had a note like before we got there, then just cut in and we'll halt. Okay.
I personally loved how this movie started with a very never harkened back to or explained international water deal between two people that clearly weren't from America. And that's how the movie started, and we never got any context.
Yeah.
I just simply wrote, what in the James Bond was that intro? Because it was, the weird money heist deal. Nothing.
On a cheap boat, too.
Yeah.
That thing was not well built.
Yeah, I literally said the same thing. As soon as the movie began, it went straight to tornado and sharks being thrown every which way, and then the negotiation is just hilarious too. It's like, how do you go from offering $100,000 for X amount of sharks to $1 million? Like,
well, that's a Nick laugh. Take a sip.
Yeah, let it out while you can, Nick.
I'm gonna be drunk.
I'm gonna be drunk.
Just so you guys know, and for the audience, I wrote for the main players here, and a lot of these are going to stick by. When I wrote this down, I wasn't sure who all was going to continue to be in the Sharknado stuff. Your main character, right off the bat, throughout all of your Sharknado movies, played by Ian Ziering, is Finn Finley Shepard. He is an ex-surfer who owns a bar. See, some of these I got to skip.
You must have gotten these off of the fandom page, because that's exactly how they describe him.
It's probably, I think, because judging by how that segment looks on my notes, I must have copied that one.
Yeah, the fact I can't say what I want to say because we're not allowed to slander anything.
Well, you can. We just accept that you have to take a drink.
Yeah, I'm not accepting that.
Never mind. I don't know if I like him.
You got Tara Reid playing April Wexler. That is Finn's former wife.
Let's just put it this way. I also would have divorced her. I don't know why he was trying so hard to get her back.
I don't either.
Actually, I'll drink for this. She's a stupid bitch. I hate her.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, I just want.
Wait, that's not insulting the movie. That's insulting a character in the movie.
I'll accept that. So you don't have to drink.
Oh, okay.
I did drink, but you don't have
She's awful, bro.
Oh, she's the worst, dude.
And although
she was banging like a fraternity bro that clearly like knew Finn from high school,
I wrote, looks like a former porn star.
but a bad one.
But
Yeah.
the one that gets 3 views in the span of 10 years.
She's like the actress at the beginning of one, but she ends up leaving before anything actually goes down. Her just a fluffer. Her close thing on the entire video.
She's just working the front desk, and then, it's like, yeah, they're in the back.
We've got, oh shoot, Nick laughed.
Oh, yeah, Nick's
Matt,
over
don't
here.
be funny.
Yeah, Matt, stop making me giggle.
We've got Cassie Sherbo. I don't know how you say her last name.
Scurvy.
She plays Nova Clark.
She bad as hell.
And I wrote for her,
That sister.
where I wrote Tara Reid looks like a former porn star, I wrote she looks like a current porn star.
There's a laugh right there, brother.
I'm going to drink as soon as I get my point out here. She's in most of the films, but I do think she skips the second one, but I think is right back for the third one.
Yeah.
But I'll take my drink for Nick.
Sorry.
You're good.
Is she trying to bang Finn? I remember.
They were at
100%.
first. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I
They
couldn't
were
remember if it was
dating
the
at
other
first,
way around.
yeah.
And then, of course, you've got his kids who do, make appearances, I think, in dang near every film, but they are regularly played by different people. So God forbid I throw an actor name out. It's like the Christmas Vacation, regular vacation, European vacation. Every time a vacation movie came out, the kids were played by different actors.
Yeah.
So it was like, no point in trying to remember that.
I already have the hiccups.
Okay, so we have the weird intro. A Sharknado starts. We have this whole 20 minutes worth of fishing, or not fishing, the shark attack of the surfer.
Yeah.
I don't really remember too much. This is the one I did the worst on my note taking because I really truly hated this. Oh shit! I hated the movie.
It was terrible. The first one was awful.
We did get our first Jaws reference with the CO2 tank at 22 minutes and 11 seconds when they shoot a CO2 tank in a shark's mouth. I hated it.
You got to have that. Come on, dude.
The movie, all of these movies are you can count on 3 things: bad acting, and generic hot girls and hot guys. That is pretty much what you're
all
getting.
blondes. Outside of Nova, every hot girl.
You're
Oh, there's the laugh.
God damn it.
He's laughing. I'm just curious. Did you look up what the budget for this movie was?
The only time I looked up a budget, I think the 5th one had a budget of $5 million, and that was like the only time I even looked at them.
Dude, the fact that I can't even say it.
Some of these movies, like I feel like a lot of the budget
$2 million
went
for the original Sharknado movie.
to, that adds up.
That blows my mind.
But yeah, outside of Nova, and now I'm sleepy apparently. Outside of Nova, every girl in these movies is blonde. Every single one of them.
Or did
Yep.
did you remember? when they're on the shore of the beach and the lifeguard's like, I need a tourniquet. So the gal takes off her apron and gives him that. I was like, what are we doing, dude?
It was pretty stupid. This movie also features sidekick is the best way I would describe him. Jason Simmons as Baz Hogan, Finn's right-hand man. Looks like a weekend dad to me.
I also didn't mind Baz.
I didn't mind him either, and this is the only one he appears in, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
You also have John Hurd as George, the drunk at the bar, who is played by John Hurd, who is from Home Alone. Me and Nick looked him up earlier. He's the dad.
He's the dad in Home Alone.
Yeah, I was sad when he...
I wrote that too, but
Yeah.
You don't have to leave things out. People have seen the Sharknado movies.
Okay, yeah. I
This
was
is your
sad when
spoiler alert for this entire series.
when he got smoked on the... what do you get? He got
like
smoked
a
on the
highway.
pier, right? Or something? Or no, it was the
It's
highway.
on the highway.
yeah.
Highway.
But yeah, so those are our main players, right? Okay, Sharknado's happening. It's in L.A. The first one takes place in L.A. Of course, Californians are consistently dumb and do nothing to prepare for a hurricane that they know is coming.
Correct. Like they've been talking about it on the news. Let me backtrack. The Matt Lauerless news
Yes.
in one. They've been talking about it for days,
Yeah,
and
Oh,
yet clearly, like the beachfront bar is still wide open.
Yeah, nobody cared.
No.
What was the name of the actor that was the taxi driver? I thought he was funny.
In this one,
No. You're talking. The bus driver was in the first movie. The taxi driver
yeah,
doesn't
never
come
mind.
for quite a
I
while.
skipped too far ahead. I
was gonna say, I don't have that one coming up yet.
Robbie Rist, whose name in the movie was also Robbie, he was the bus driver. I thought he was the second best character in this movie,
fair.
right next to Baz.
Yeah, on my notes, I literally put "Rest in peace, George."
So before we get to that,
R.I.P. and peace, George.
yeah, George was definitely my favorite character. He died
like
way
George.
too early.
Way too early.
Which that is a theme. I think in all 6 of them is I will start to like a character because it's normally like a cameo character, and then they're like immediately dead.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's annoying.
Yep.
Speaking of the preparation, what cracked me up about that is like they're clearly driving to like the hills of L.A. to get to April's house.
Yeah.
And it's flooding up there. But yet downtown LA, not completely flooded.
Oh, dude.
So the water climbed the mountain while avoiding the valley.
You can be miles and miles and miles out from the shore, and there's the sharks, bro. They're just...
Yeah.
It just
They
blows
are.
my mind, dude.
When you watch any Sharknado movie, the first step is to take away any like true like scientific factual
Correct. Yeah.
behaviors of sharks because that's out the window. They don't need water to breathe, clearly.
Nothing.
Yeah, they start off right. The hurricane's happening. Our best bar person dies, and they decide, hey, we need to go find April because April's got the kid Matt.
Matt.
Not our Matt,
Why is his name got to be Matt?
but son Matt is what I kept writing in my notes.
Son Matt.
And
Son
Claudia, the 2 kids, Claudia and Matt. So they go to April's
Claudia not
house.
in this movie, but Claudia and like Sharknado 4 can get it.
No, dude, when when they were on the staircase in the wife's house and the boyfriend gets eaten alive,
right?
And they're all looking at the bloody water. The guy says, looks like it's that time of the month." I was like, "Bro, what the hell is going on here?"
No, the new stepdad absolutely eviscerated, and then to
dude.
top it all off, I love how the house is flooding and then just explodes. Right. I wrote on here,
Dude, I literally, the same thing.
ex-wife's husband's house just explodes. Okay, that is
I lost a drink.
I put, then the only house to just explode is his. No house around it or anything. Dude, he was the only affected home.
Then we get to the bus rappelling scene. So there's a bus that is stuck on the underpass.
Yes.
It has got children in it, and it's flooding. That rappelling scene, they thought they cooked. I hated
dude.
it. It took way too long. They were all these different angles and
But I
shots
love
for like
Robbie.
a small repair. Yeah, Robbie the
love
bus driver was
Robbie.
great. But Finn rappelling and thinking that was tough, crazy.
Or the driver when he's like, "My mom always told me Hollywood would kill me."
Right.
Oh, God, the one line.
Instant death, bro. So bad.
What else did I? Okay. Then we get to the Hummer scene. So Hummers are a staple of Sharknado. You are spending a good chunk of that budget on your Hummers. The Hummer chase scene, it was cringy. The weird nitrous boost, awful. And then
in the Hummer.
that I don't remember the music now because it's been a while since I've seen it, but I do remember the music in their weird little Hummer. I'm gonna
Dude.
get around like the slightest barrier scene was like weird music because I made note of like this is some cringy garbage.
Yeah, dude, I literally put them running over the shark's head with the Hummer. The shark's head was so clearly fake.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
God. The CGI in one was awful.
Oh, man.
Sorry, we insulted the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, we did. We're terrible people.
Claudia in this one, unlike the other Sharknadoes, has a lot of daddy issues as well. And to me, when we
You
have
were never there for me, Finn. That's why
it's-
I'm in love with my new stepdaddy that mom's been banging for 7 days.
who's dead as hell now.
Yes.
but like we're in the middle of a Sharknado.
Maybe it's the daddy issues is why I'm attracted to her.
Perhaps.
That's crazy.
But they only really manifest in this one because the other one she's kind of like got her shit together. But this one, it's like we're having some severe mental breakdowns in the midst of our Sharknado. Like let's relax, Claudia. It's not all about you.
Claudia, chill.
Yeah. And then there was a line that was I sometimes I'll just quote lines because I hated them so much. We're gonna need a bigger chopper.
Yep.
Again,
Oh, yeah.
a reference to Jaws. We're gonna need a bigger boat. I wrote kill me.
Yep.
And then of course they get into this helicopter after they get to Matt's Air Force Base.
Yep.
You get to hear the classic Semper Paratus line, which you will hear in every movie, and it makes you hate the Coast Guard where that saying
I
comes
mean,
from.
for what it's worth, though, it's a catalyst in 6.
No, dude. Him trying to use the shotgun to shoot the sharks around the helicopter, I was like, and then he pulls out his pistol. I'm like, what are we?
It's
Also-
not nearly as funny as when we get to the start of 2, which I will reference when we get there.
Dude, he literally uses his pistol and shoots a shark just from freaking Narnia. Oh, there's a laugh for you, Nick.
Oh shoot! Yep. So
Also, we've said shark like 100 times and haven't drank.
shoot!
Oh, that is
I forgot
true.
about that rule.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can keep that one in.
We'll start with maybe Sharknado. If we say Sharknado,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
say-
that's the third
Yeah,
one
this is
already?
the third one, boys. We're
Cow.
good.
Matt's done.
We're not
Matt's
even
done.
on movie 2 notes yet, dude. I'm in shambles here.
This is also where we get the first ever, I guess, method of destroying a tornado with sharks, and that is we blow it out. That is the consistent thing. We just
I would
we
say you
blow
said
it out.
first method. That is the only method.
Pretty much, yeah.
From what
I think,
I've learned.
we see some laser beam shooting at it.
The
you know,
occasional
towards-
pulse.
Yeah, and so we fly the copter into these tornadoes, throwing bombs, and Finn, again, I wrote it here too, Matt, using a pistol to shoot sharks out of the sky
Dude.
is insane.
Dude, I literally wanted to kick my dog after he used
Tom
the
Brady.
chainsaw to get out of the shark and pull a Nova out just for
Dude, Nova gets eaten so much in this series.
just for him to kiss his ex-wife and Nova to be with the son. I was like, dude, where's the dog?
Hey,
I've got
she-
about 4 notes in between what you just said and what we
She
just left
had
off.
the old bull. Now she wants the young calf. It's pretty straightforward, Matt.
So they did my boy Baz dirty. No hero moment. Shark bites his leg and then he
Dude.
gets yeeted into the great beyond. Done. Cooked. I mean, Baz, for a dude who's like the second
my
in command, like
God.
they absolutely dunked on him, and that shark was done with him. All of a sudden, too, before we get to the Nova swallowed by a shark, we side quest into a senior center and blow up a pool because why the hell not?
dude?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
And then here's what I wrote in
Drink.
regards.
Dang, Nick's gonna get us in trouble.
I
Dude.
knew
poor
the second when I wrote Nick laugh, I was like, we're toast.
Yeah, if you were to do like one of us cussing either, yeah, we would have been in shambles. Yeah.
So I wrote verbatim here, and this is going to be. I think we might be able to get away with a few F words on this episode. It's a special episode. Also, nobody who cares about us and wants to get us in trouble is going to keep into this an hour in.
That's facts.
I wrote, ain't no fucking way the girl with the shark ate my grandparents' backstory falls out of a helicopter and into a shark's mouth in midair. I thought Nova and Matt would be a thing. What the hell just happened?
There it is again, boys.
So at that point in time, I did think she was dead, and I was frustrated because I'm like, what are we even doing here? I then followed it up with Finn diving into the shark chainsaw first was badass. Don't at me.
Don't at me,
Fair.
he says.
And then finally, like you said, he pulls Nova out, to which I wrote,
Dude.
what the fuck? Nova was in the same shark he went chainsaw first into? What type of plot armor is that? That was frustrating.
He missed her by inches.
He really did. She
Dude.
should have been chopped up.
and oh, there, oh, Nick, you dirty little,
Sorry.
you little dirty little turkey. You.
These movies are so funny.
So that was all I have for Sharknado 1. Is there anything I'm
no,
missing?
We covered it.
No, yep, that's all the notes I have.
Okay. So let's get into Sharknado 2.
The second one.
The second one.
Baby.
Again, we have April and Finn are back. We're starting off hot with a Kelly Osbourne cameo as a flight attendant. Yikes, is what I wrote.
The thing that I pointed out here when she comes to get the thing signed, that survival of a shark tornado book is like 12 pages thick.
Blow it up.
The thinnest book on the. She's like, you taught me everything I need to know. Can you sign this? I'm like, that's a magazine that she just handed her. What are we doing?
Woman, that is a pamphlet you got from a post office.
Oh, dude.
Relax.
And then I wrote down that they're flying through sharks like 3 minutes into the movie. They
no.
wasted no time.
No
Dude,
time.
I literally put the Asylum Productions. What are you doing? Now there's a plane. I take back everything I said bad about the first movie. This one is worse.
all right, he called
Yeah.
me. Yep.
Yep, you're
Dude,
insulted. salted it.
The shark flying through the plane and biting the attendant's head off. I was like, come on, man.
I did like the Twilight Zone references though before that happened.
The Twilight Zone reference was good. And did you guys catch who the pilot was?
No.
That is Robert Hayes, who was the pilot in the original comedy Airplane.
Really?
That was, yes.
Do you know about Greek baths or whatever? That guy?
The one. So not Leslie Nielsen's one, but the one who like comes in and helps land the plane. Who is the doctor, like the main character? I should have said from Airplane.
That is him?
Yes, Robert Hayes.
Holy crap!
Will Wheaton also on the plane. He gets his head ripped off. And here's one thing I wrote when it came to this. I'm talking about landing the plane now. Finn landing a commercial airplane through a Sharknado is a hell of a way to start a sequel.
That's what I put. I put he can fly now? ?
Yeah, pilots flying out of the plane and then the girl taking a dump and she gets her head bit off.
That was great.
I did love when April found the flight marshal's gun.
Yes.
And just was firing into the sky. I put as an Always Sunny reference. Anyway, so I started blasting. That's exactly what she was doing.
I wrote, also, April has a bloody stump now. Ha ha ha. So, yeah, she gets her hand bitten off.
Dude.
That becomes a heck of a plot point as this series goes on.
And her hanging on dear life, just shooting that pistol.
And this is the movie where we first then get our long-standing tie-in with NBC's The Today Show.
Oh, dude.
Because the minute they land in New York, there's live coverage from now disgraced news anchor Matt Lauer covering the emergency landing of this plane.
Yeah, the fact that they agreed to be a part of all of this.
For all of them.
Or
5 movies
played
after
a
that.
huge role in them. Yep.
I wrote Matt Lauer cameo. Yikes. I also wrote, in case you guys didn't know, the brother-in-law guy. I don't know what his character's name is. I didn't write his character's name.
The one
down.
that took his kid to the Mets game?
Yes, that is Mark McGrath, the lead singer of Sugar Ray, just so you guys are aware.
That's pretty great.
I don't know who the movie is trying to appeal to with a casting like that, but, we're here for it.
Sorry, I had to get all my laughs.
You're good.
I didn't want to
Yeah,
drink.
yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm hearing that sing. It was really throwing me off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did love Kurt Angle as the freaking fire chief. That was
You're all
fantastic.
the way there? You
Oh,
don't see him
sorry.
till the end.
I'm sorry.
Nick's like, let's get this over with.
I do have a question for you guys, though.
Yep.
So you talked about the stepdad bringing his son to the Mets game. They split off with the two women split off to go to the pier.
Yep.
Who are those two girls?
I don't know.
Okay,
Dude,
because
no
I thought
idea.
they were a lesbian couple for a solid 20 minutes before she called her mom. And I was like, well, I'm sorry. What? Let go of her. Stop grabbing her. Get your hands off of her.
This is a weird family.
It's
And
they're
Nick-
keeping it in the family. I know that
And
much.
for some reason, Nick found himself aroused.
We had Andy Dick as a cop at the beginning of this movie as well. Andy Dick, awful human being. Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan needed
Yes.
some money, apparently.
Yeah.
And then one that I could find unforgivable, as we mentioned before, April gets her hand ripped off while trying to land this plane. Did you guys catch who her doctor was?
No, she doesn't end up in the hospital, though.
Yeah, so
Is it Billy Ray Cyrus?
It is Billy
Oh
Ray
my
Cyrus.
God.
Oh, really?
plays April's doctor. When Achy Breaky Heart came out to deliver some prognosis, I was like, this is insane.
He's like, I've diagnosed your heart. It's achy breaky.
Yeah, we get Al Roker doing some weather reports.
Al Roker's so good in this entire series.
Yeah, he's great.
He's fantastic.
And then, did you guys catch who the taxi driver was? Who's a big part of this film?
And I loved the.
I thought he was
taxi driver
funny.
a lot.
Yeah, I thought
So
he was
that's
good.
Judd Hirsch reprising his role from the movie Taxi.
Oh,
I
Or Taxi
get
Driver,
that.
whatever it is.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was fantastic.
I love how we keep going to the Mets, by the way, because we could not afford the Yankees. Like
is
that is
crazy.
100% like Shea Stadium available. Yankee Stadium said, "Get your stupid shark movie out of here."
Yep.
So,
Big fan of the fact that they immediately we have to put a bomb in the tornado, and I was like, oh, this is the same movie.
yeah,
It felt like watching Star Wars Episode 7 as it was compared to 4.
yeah.
I was like, okay, so we're just we're reprising it.
Just blow
Like
it
we
up
have to
again,
blow
bro.
up the Death Star again, guys.
blow it up again.
The only answer.
When in doubt, blow it up.
I wanted to get you guys' take. So when we're still in the Ace, the
Also,
Mets,
I dissed the movie. That's the plot. I'm sorry.
Oh, you dirty little.
So we're in Met Stadium. We get this guy, and I didn't write the actor's name down because I tried looking him up, and he was kind of a nobody. He's playing a washed-up baseball star, and we
yeah.
get like a heartfelt pro-baseball speech in the middle of our Sharknado movie. And I'm like, okay, clearly this guy's like going to do something later. And he does end up home run hitting a shark out of the stadium.
It was oh god, hold on. I'm looking at the list right now because I immediately recognized him. It was
he had a
he's on
recognizable
that new John
face.
Mulaney Netflix show.
I'll let you try to search him up. But yeah,
I know
get
we're getting
weird
close
stuff
to
there.
the guy that I realized that was in there.
So
it was
yeah.
Yeah.
Richard Kind.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Richard Kind.
So we got a random baseball.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that actually was a catalyst for the rest of the series because people were just batting sharks away with random things like baseball bats for the entire rest of the movies. But Richard Kind did it first.
And the character
He
Brian, who we get to meet in this movie, the big fat Mets fan, who steals a baseball bat. Boy, does that come back later. But Matt, I'll let you speak to what happens next because I know you've got this in your notes.
Dude, he was literally just hitting home runs with sharks, bro. It was so funny.
It was great.
So you're talking. Oh yeah, Jared Fogle sitting there on a subway.
Yep.
Yeah, eating a Subway sandwich, telling the guy next to him that he needs to eat fresh.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the funniest part of that.
Jared Fogle popping up in 2 of these Sharknado movies is wild to me.
That came out with Matt Lauer. Not a lot of foresight from these folks at Asylum.
No. And then you also get a Perez Hilton cameo shortly after that. He's gross.
He's gross.
And then one of the saddest deaths, yet again, much like our drunk friend in the last movie, Brian dies. Brian, fat Mets fan Brian. I was happy that he died, though, because the one-liners were getting a little old.
Yep.
He does a lot of one-liners. But again, like, characters, unless you are Finn or April, you do not last long in these movies.
No.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, Finn fighting off the shark and then majestically just ending up on the subway. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get a lot of random New York streets flooding. We get a lot of, just crusading through streets. Sometimes, we're in flooded areas and we're doing Indiana Jones stuff. Sometimes we're taking scooters out, all that kind of crap. Again, this one I think had the most egregious amount of cameos because then all of a sudden on the street we get Shark Tank's Damon.
Every member of Shark Tank at one point in time is in this movie.
Which I get it. Shark Tank, Sharknado. There it is.
Yeah.
I said Sharknado.
Oh, you done did it.
So I get what we're doing with it. He straight up just takes out a homeless guy, telling him to get a job, and then they die from the Statue of Liberty's head. So
Which is funny because Damon's like the nicest of the sharks on Shark Tank.
yeah,
I could see Mr. Wonderful telling a homeless person to get a
100%.
job any day of the week.
Dude, when the ladies drove the trash truck into a power pole
Oh, I know.
and no airbags go off or anything like that, they just get out just miraculously.
So I think we have skipped by one of my notes because we're out of the Met Stadium now. Why is that black lady so horny?
Oh, Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox, mind you, plays the stripper in Independence.
Yes. she does.
Oh, so she
Maybe that's why she's so horny.
And
Strippers.
Yeah, and Judd Hirsch plays Gold. Oh God, what's Jeff Goldblum's dad in Independence Day? So they both are back and we're in Independence Day.
Wonderful. But she was so horny.
She was very horny for Finn. She does not give a shit about his wife
dude.
or the
She was
family that he's trying to
in
build.
love with that man.
Yeah, she's horny. We get to Vinny, the pizzeria guy.
She was going to mount him right in front of Mr. Met.
She 100% was. When we get to the
Richard Kind
pizzeria,
was going to hit a home
Mounted
run.
him is great.
Richard Kind was going to hit a home run with a shark. Mr. Met was going to pop up, and he was going to witness some unholy acts happening in left field. Poor Mr. Met.
did you guys recognize who plays Vinny, the pizzeria guy?
The big black guy?
Yeah. That is Biz Markie, famous rapper Biz Markie.
You're lying.
I am not lying.
Oh my God.
I did a lot of research on all these. Yeah. When they slam a shark into the pizza oven, I wrote, that was kind of tough, not going to lie.
I just wrote pizza oven shark.
Okay, good.
That was awesome.
That hit us all in the testicles.
it did.
I love that. Next is the City Bike sponsorship on my notes.
Yep.
So one thing that we see from this one on is there are some sponsorships that paid big
Well,
money.
they got to pay for these crappy movies. Sorry.
Yeah, you
They gotta pay for
slandered
these
it.
crappy movies somehow.
Yeah. And we get our City Bike where they literally all get on City Bikes, talk about how great they are, and ride them for like 400 yards. And
Yeah.
then we're off the City Bikes.
Yeah, they maybe took about 3 minutes off their commute.
Matt, you haven't had a note in a while. I don't want to keep running steamrolling over you. What do you got?
No, I just liked the guy calling the shark to get its attention like it's a damn dog or something, and then they get trapped in the stairwell of the hotel trying to get the axe. Dude, that
The top and the bottom.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Like,
that
it's from the top. It's from the bottom.
At some point, we get a sword because I wrote sword versus shark is fine by me.
Yes. A recurring theme.
yeah, why not, dude?
And then we get a part where Finn and April are just straight up in charge of the fire department of New York now and telling them what to do.
Yeah.
And this is where we meet Fire Chief Kurt Angle.
That is what consistently blew my mind through these movies. Is they're like, this average citizen is in charge of all of this.
Yeah, he's basically
crazy.
just the president.
Yeah, exactly. Before that, I did say like I knew the cabbie was going to die based off of our bus driver's death.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, if you're in charge of transportation during one of these emergencies,
Dude,
you're done.
He's Finn. He rules the world, man.
I did write a note here because Al Roker kept talking about it and it was kind of frustrating me. I wrote, what the fuck is a shark precipitation rate of 2 inches an hour? Like, what does that mean? What does 2 inches of shark an hour look like?
Honestly, not that much shark.
It doesn't seem like it.
That's maybe one shark every 6 hours.
Yeah.
You want to know my last note on this movie?
Yeah.
We're going to have to drink it on this one, though.
Okay.
I put Finn as a cocksucker. Him riding the shark all the way down, then randomly pulling a gun out of a shark's mouth and proposing just pissed me off. I was like, bro, I was so bad at that.
So we get to a point, and just so I make sure the audience can follow along with us, we're trying to stop the Sharknado. The bombs aren't doing it. We need to.
Well, do you know why the bombs aren't doing it? That was the tiniest little explosion on the face of the planet.
They were not
when
big
they threw the
explosions.
first explosion into the NATO of sharks. It was like. Well, that's what it did. I cackled. I lost it when that tiny firecracker blew up in the freaking tornado.
Yeah, no, it was rough, and they decided they need to get to the top of the Empire State Building, right? Is that the one they
I
get to?
think it was the hotel that they were staying.
Okay, because this one takes place, by the way, in New York. We're no longer in LA. We're now in New York.
Yep.
I wrote the mayor of New York gives Finn a chainsaw, so he becomes Ash from Evil Dead. Finn then
That's
proceeds.
not until 3, though, right?
No, he has a chainsaw on this one. Finn gives an inspirational speech about how New Yorkers are badass and also chainsaws a shark in half. I'm here for it. Finn would have been a great asset during 9/11, is what I wrote.
Would Finn have stopped 9/11?
Oh, I think he would have.
Yeah.
And then I
Did
wrote,
Bush do Sharknado?
if he knew how, he would have.
If he knew.
If he had the artifact.
Maybe that's why I wrote Bush
Oh,
did
my
Sharknado. I said
God.
Sharknado. Drink.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you dirty.
You can't bring chainsaws on planes?
I tried, he says.
I wrote, April has a saw blade hand now, so that's neat.
Yep.
Yeah, the hospital quickly became a Mr. Gadget factory real quick.
yeah.
So I do. It is the Empire State Building because Finn rides a shark into the dispersing tornado into the top of the Empire State Building.
Brother.
Vivica Fox's third wheel character Sky appears to be cut in half because she does. She just gets straight up cut in half. She is the main catalyst to why they're able to electrocute the Sharknado and destroy it. And the movie rewards her by tossing her into the air and letting her get chomped in half by a
Yeah.
shark.
Also, drink. You said Sharknado.
No, Thomas.
This is where I found out, by the way, and it will happen again. If you're a black character in these movies, you're not making it.
Correct. It's like every horror movie ever. I did like when those explosions didn't end the tornado, but did set the sharks on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big fan of the water-based animal and the water-based natural disaster catching on fire.
And it's only going to get worse. I wrote, sure as hell, Sky is dead. Nobody seems to even notice. And then, Matt, like you were saying, Finn rips a wedding ring off a severed arm and
dude.
hand in front of April and then uses it to propose. That was wild.
Oh. Yeah, that bothered me to my core.
You know what April said when he proposed?
It's like when you do that. You ever seen that challenge on Instagram where it's like, get rid of all your air and then try to scream?
Yeah.
And it's just, That's like literally how she screams. Nick laughed, drink up.
Oh, Nick.
I wrote some final notes on this one, which I don't think I did for the other films. I wrote, in my opinion, better than the first one. I think the CGI improved.
Yes.
I think the Ian Ziering's Finn, I think his acting got worse and is borderline cartoonish in this one.
Yep.
Tara Reid was sidelined for most of the movie, and that's not a bad thing.
God bless.
I said city shots of New York City in mid-disaster were 10 times better than the LA shots we were getting. And then so many cameos, and a lot of them were just horrible people. So,
Yep.
yeah, that is my... anything else you guys have
No,
for Sharknado
that's-
2?
I'm
No, I'll
covered on
just
two.
say that my prediction is your favorite movie out of all of them was Sharknado 3.
You'd be incorrect.
Incorrect?
Don't ruin the end of the episode, Matt.
I'll be darned.
Chill your tits.
But speaking of Sharknado 3, Oh Hell No is the title for
hell
Sharknado
no.
3.
I opened up this movie with a quick note of I love Mark Cuban. Because I love Mark Cuban.
You
Huh.
and me are on different...
I was going to
lanes
say,
there.
Tommy is not on that same
I'm a big
page.
Mark Cuban guy. He's a good person. He's the president of the United States.
I wrote, starts off with Finn being picked up by a government agent played by none other than Neo.
Yeah, shout out Neo, dude.
Yeah.
When I saw him in there, I was like, oh my goodness.
And then here comes Bill Engvall as the White House chief of staff.
Oh my God, that was Billy.
Yeah, from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. April's pregnant, so it's confirmed that Finn fucks. Bo Derek plays April's mom, so good for them. I wrote Mark Cuban plays the president, so that's awful. But Ann Coulter as VP is somehow worse than Mark Cuban as
But
president.
that was Ann Coulter.
That was Ann Coulter.
You know what's worse than Ann Coulter being in this movie? Matt Lauer back for a second, a second one.
Or that it's like one of the most secure places of the planet, and then Secret Service just immediately dies.
Well, speaking of Secret Service,
like
we
you
also
can't have a gun this close to the president. Also, we're not going to use ours, so good luck.
Yeah.
We also get
Good luck, have fun.
one of the agents takes a selfie with Finn. That agent was Lou Ferrigno, who plays the original Incredible Hulk
Yeah,
from the TV.
Well, he's the wrestler.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I only noticed it in this film, and maybe you guys noted this, maybe you didn't. Sometimes Finn sounds like he's got a speech impediment in this one. It's just throwing me off.
I didn't put that.
He
in
did
there.
not have it in the first two, but there were several scenes in this one where I'm like, why is bro talking with a speech impediment right now?
The Thok coming.
It
You
was
got to
just-
look out for the Thok. They're coming out of the Sharknado.
I wish I would have quoted something so I could remember like what specifically made me write the note. But
I did put that this one was different in the sense that the intro went straight into action. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there was no.
I will say this is the first time in any of the movies where I was like, the CGI might be there. The destruction of DC was nuts.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't look terrible. It looked bad. It didn't look terrible.
No, I agree. I've got on here Finn can sense the storm, so that's something.
Yeah.
We have a golden chainsaw trophy.
My Spidey senses. Like,
Dude. for
My
real.
NATO thing. He's got a functioning. He gets awarded this golden trophy of a chainsaw, which is functional. That's cool. And then, like you guys said, I'm like, holy crap! That Sharknado spawned in DC quick. Also, drink.
yeah.
But we got right to it, which was different than what we'd seen before. Another agent, by the way, played by Christopher Judge. Now, if that doesn't ring any bells, that
It
is the
doesn't.
voice of Kratos.
I'll be darned.
Oh.
So he was another one. And then Nick, I agreed with you. I wrote National Monument Destruction, fun but fast.
It was fun. Can you guys remind me which character was Bruce?
What?
Bruce.
I don't have a Bruce on my notes.
Bruce, I do. Sharknado.
Yeah, what was crazy to me is like the unlimited ammo and able to
Yeah.
jump out of a second
Oh,
story.
Chris
and, like,
Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Oh, okay. I think I might have had him later then.
He was a member of Ann Coulter's vice president team. And I wrote down that I wish my name was Bruce so I could let my rocket loose. So I think he goes, my name's Bruce, it's time to let the rocket loose. Is
That's
exactly what he
crazy.
says.
I do say that my next note is Nova is back, baby. I was so excited about
No Nova in the last film, unfortunately.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
He had
Also,
to recover from being eaten by that shark.
that's true. Mark Cuban, not tough. I'm sorry. Him
No,
doing the
he's
shotgun shoot, and I'm like, this guy ain't it. But we get a lot of gunplay from Finn to start the movie off. I was kind of okay with that. Mark McGrath is back from Sugar Ray. Didn't need that, but oh well, we're there. And then I don't know if you guys caught on to this, but we had a recreation of the statue of Iwo Jima with them killing the sharks at the beginning of the opening credits.
Yep.
Yeah, I hated that. I absolutely hated that. We got a new actress playing Claudia, the daughter. I had to double check because I didn't know. I couldn't remember one way or the other. And then I wrote Matt Lauer is back. Ew. Also Savannah Guthrie, Hoda,
Yeah,
Kathy
it was
Lee,
good
and
to
Al
see.
Roker.
Yeah, and I love that Hoda and Kathy Lee are drinking wine.
Yes.
Because that's all they do on the Today Show is get drunk.
well, you know who was also in there was Frankie Muniz.
So I wrote
I was gonna say I've got
Whatever
him
the heck,
coming
how do you
up
say his
later.
last name?
my exact
Oh, you're
note
later
is,
in the
is
night.
that fucking Frankie Muniz?
Yeah. So just so you guys know, from here on out, I've got extensive notes. So if you want me to take
Okay.
lead, chime
Yeah.
in when you can, because I'm gonna pull the plot.
Yeah, dude, I
past my
can't
piece.
see anyone other than that boy in Malcolm in the Middle when I see him.
Right.
Like, he's a
Or
NASCAR
Special
driver
Agent
too.
Cody
I
Banks.
was so in shock about
I think
that.
this was the movie where I texted you guys and said, you would think after the second Sharknado drink.
Oh yeah.
You said
And he almost threw up on me.
I was going to say baby bird.
I said, you would think the military would have a plan and be more involved at this
Dude,
point.
I'm saying.
Yeah, no, they don't.
It's just fit in a gold chainsaw. But no guns. Because you can have a chainsaw that close to the
Yeah.
president. You
April
can't
and her-
have a gun.
April and her retractable chainsaw hand. I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna.
That hand gets worse as these movies get on. We now find ourselves in Universal Studios, which as a setting I love. I wish they would have done any more rides because I've been to that Universal Studios. I went on the ride that they went on that.
They only
music
give him
one.
access to the roller coaster.
Yeah, it was like
that was it.
God forbid we go to any other land here at Universal Studios.
I do like how that chick saw a tall, mysterious black guy and was like, "Hey, you're done now. I'm hanging out with him. You can go on this roller coaster by yourself." She straight up said.
So I had Chris Jericho as the ride operator. I didn't have him as a Secret Service agent.
You're right. I'm so sorry. He was the right operator,
Okay.
and that's why he said, My name's Bruce, and it's time to let the rocket loose.
Okay, so he was talking about the rocket of the.
The roller coaster. Yeah.
When you said it, I was thinking like a Secret Service agent shot a
No,
rocket.
no,
So
I'm
like,
sorry.
what
I
am
had.
missing here?
Yeah, you're right. He was the right operator.
But yeah, no, me and my brother have been on that roller coaster. It's a good time.
Chris frickin' Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Sharknadoes randomly spawn wherever Finn's at. That will continue to be the case. They follow him. The mayor of Chicago in one of the later films calls that out implicitly. And it's
Exactly.
correct.
Yep.
You mean the Wicked Witch of Chicago?
Yeah, God, that is, yeah. We have a skull-masked shark killer spawns in with sci-fi weapons in an armored RV. It's Nova from the first Sharknado, same actress, I double-checked. We also then have Brad Keselowski, the
That's
NASCAR
what I wrote.
driver.
Is that Frankie Muniz?
And then
Munoz.
I wrote, holy fuck, it's Frankie Muniz. He plays some asshole named Lucas Stevens.
2 first names.
Yeah.
He said so.
At this point, Nova confesses she has post-traumatic shark disorder, and I threw up. Go ahead.
Oh, there she is.
And then we find out that the Sharknadoes are eating birds while they're in their Sharknado forms and can survive in the clouds because,
Wild.
That's why I put these sharks are different than the regular sharks? Huh?
Huh?
Like Sharknado, and we have to drink. Sharknado sharks are different than regular sharks. That's when we discover this.
I hated that. Then we get a cameo of Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC as a lifeguard at, I think, Universal.
Yeah.
Where he's the lifeguard at.
Where he jumps in to save the little girl from dying, and then he himself dies.
I wrote then, so Nova and Malcolm in the Middle are storm chasers just traveling the country, taking down Sharknadoes. I'm cool with this.
Dang it.
Sorry.
You dirty little turkey, you.
I'm walking.
Again, I knew what I was doing ahead of time. So
Well, Lucas just getting his limbs ripped off left and right, dude.
Dude, that was the funniest thing
my
of
God.
any- That's when I was like, okay, they know these movies are a joke. And they're just, he had to freaking press the button with his head. He had no more arms or legs to do it with. And it was just shark after shark ripping his crap off. Poor limbless Malcolm.
So before we get to that, I wrote, trying to catch up with some of the plot here, it would appear that Finn's daughter Claudia, wife April, and mother-in-law just went to Universal Studios for the halibut, fish joke. Meanwhile, he just drove off looking for Sharknadoes, bumped into Nova, Sharknadoes spawning randomly, more frequently than before. Also,
There's like 6.
and I put, also Finn's son is not in the movie and nobody seems to care at this time. I don't even know if he ends up coming in.
You mean Gil?
No, not that one. God, no. I'm talking about Matt. The
Pilot son.
yeah, cool son. Not, I fucking hate Gil, dude. I hate Gil. Like,
Well, there's
I'm gonna
two
have
drinks
some
right there.
opinions,
There's
okay?
slander and there's Nick Slap.
That's not slander to the movie. That's slander specifically to Gil. That's fine.
That's true.
yeah, we're an anti-Gil podcast.
Anti-Gil, anti-April podcast.
I wrote, a shark just ate Jared Fogel's pants, so this movie's doing whatever it wants. And then I wrote, merging Sharknadoes equals Sharkicane. And at that point, I punched myself in the dog. So
punched myself in the dog.
Nick is going to get us messed up.
Nick is doing us so dirty right now. Whoever put that rule in there
That was me.
is a foul.
Actually, I think that was Lindsay's idea when I was writing those
Oh,
notes.
Lindsay, how dare you?
I stopped taking notes after Frankie Munoz lost all of his limbs. Because I gave up on the movie.
Where are we at when it comes to the whole jet portion?
It's right there.
Bro, when
When only these two can fly the world's oldest jet plane.
I wrote, this base is totally cool with Nova flying this military aircraft, and Frankie Muniz is smart enough to stay grounded. And then I
Bro.
wrote immediately after, oh fuck, Frankie lost a leg and an arm. Because man, he,
Dude,
like you guys said, losing limbs left, right, and center.
when they come out of the water all majestic, like what happens to Finn's shirt, dude? He's
think I
half
wrote that
naked
too.
and Nova's pants are off, bro. She's literally just freaking. I'm like, what is going on in this movie?
So yeah, we got these hurricanes happening. They go to this Air Force base in Charleston because they need to get a plane to get to Florida because why the fuck not? And we find out that Finn's kid, Matt, is on tour for the military, so that's why he's not in this movie,
Yeah.
by the way.
He's in the Middle East, which apparently is immune to Sharknadoes.
100%. We also get former defensive end for the NFL, Marcellus Wiley, showing up as a soldier shooting sharks. I wrote then after that, fuck, Frankie lost another leg and arm. And
Have
then
we
I
dropped
wrote,
too many F-bombs this episode?
I can throw bleeps on later.
Tommy only did like, what, 5 so far?
And then I wrote, Frankie uses his nose to push a button and
Yes.
blow up the RV, which was crazy.
Who is he, me?
Yeah. And I wrote, I'm upset. That's not enough Frankie Muniz for me.
That's not enough.
He was simping so hard for Nova, too.
Oh, dude.
The entire
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
And then the movie decides to become a promotional piece for NASCAR now as the Sharknado starts raining down on
So
Daytona.
here's the thing. They knew they were coming, and they ran the Daytona 500 anyway.
Yeah. Keselowski gets straight up eaten by a shark. Joey Logano lived. Good for
In
him.
NASCAR, a light sprinkle will postpone a race for hours.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a tornado full of sharks are like, run it.
Yeah.
Just right.
Best of luck.
Matt, to capitalize off your comment, I wrote, Finn and Nova crashed the plane in a river and both emerged shirtless and pantless. It was a wild costume change mid-flight. You
Dude.
know?
Hey, that crash was crazy.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I wrote, Xfinity gets its...
Nah, mean.
Nah, me.
Xfinity gets its second shout out in this movie as April and her mom's B plot is trying to find Claudia, who apparently is just enjoying her time at Universal, which is what's happening with Claudia this movie.
Because she lost her phone, so she's apparently has no idea what's going on.
Jerry Springer.
The Sharknado
Oh, yeah,
only
Jerry
hit
Springer,
one
yeah.
portion of Universal, by the way.
That's true. It didn't care about the other
No,
lanes.
the lazy river got jacked up.
Yeah, but if you were on the Shrek 4D ride, you were fine. You're fine. Yeah, Jerry Springer shows
Oh,
up.
there it is. There's
Oh, yeah.
Nick Lav.
Jerry Springer gets eaten by a shark. And the Universal
Yep.
Studios gets it with the Sharknado.
Rest in peace in real life and the movie.
You said Sharknado.
You just keep slinging out that word, don't you?
I read it as I write it because I do speech to text. The shark riding the rails of the roller coaster was incredibly funny to me for some reason. As it's going like up and down and back and forth, I was like, "This is stupid." We also get a
And they
double.
had plenty of time to get away from it and did it.
Oh yeah, no.
Dude.
This is the part in the movie where we get the double barrel chainsaw now. By the
Oh.
way, which was unnecessary, but I was fine with it. George R.R. Martin gets killed by a shark at some point in time.
Does.
And then all of a sudden, the family's completely reunited. Finn and all them, they get to the Universal Studios, and they are hiding in the Universal Studios globe, which then becomes an Indiana Jones reference.
Oh, yeah.
Finn and his family steal some NAS cards, head on down to Cape Canaveral, and then David Hasselhoff finally makes his first appearance
Yes,
in the
he
Sharknado
does.
franchise.
Or when Babs is all worried about losing her job because they took the cars, and then she immediately gets murked.
Yeah.
Everybody concerned about something non-consequential gets slammed by a shark.
Oh, dude.
Not
Yeah,
even eaten, just
instantly.
landed on.
Yeah.
A great white's just like, boom. Dead.
When we come across David Hasselhoff, he is with magician duo Penn and Teller.
Yes, he is.
They are all at a diner being served by former Playboy bunny Kendra Wilkinson. It's a lot to process, and it all happens so that we can find out that Hasselhoff is Finn's dad. Top tier casting there.
Love it.
Finn's dad is named Gil, so that's a fish joke, I wrote. And
I
then all
thought
of a
Finn's
sudden-
son was named Gil.
They both are. He names his son after the dad because he thinks the dad's dead after the one
In
movie.
space.
Yeah. Michael Winslow plays a NASA director Jonesy. He's famous for doing fun sound effects with his mouth. He was in police movies. Ray J plays NASA
yeah.
scientist Tom Major.
Do it
You
for
know,
the love like Ray J.
Yeah, a great joke on Major Tom. Love that. God damn it. And Chad Johnson, Chad
Oh, yeah.
Ochocinco.
Yeah, don't forget Ocho.
Yeah, he's a NASA guy because why the hell not?
Let Ocho go to space.
Yeah. Then we get Finn dressed in the stupidest astronaut costume I've
Dude.
ever seen.
Him walking out, the music of him walking out to the shuttle.
The budget restrictions clearly hit the wardrobe department.
That's why the end of these movies are so bad. They've run out of money by the time it's time to shoot those scenes.
Him and his dad are going to take a NASA secret shuttle to space to fire just into the impending Sharknado East Coast wall. That is the sentence I wrote down. There's a lot. The plot gets kind of nuts. April is mad at Finn for going into space, but then like 15 minutes ago, she was telling him that he has to save the day. So I said, pick a subplot, bitch, and stick with it.
She's selfish. You
She
see
really
it,
is.
You see it in 6. She's like,
dude.
we can't time hop. And then 4 minutes later, she's like, we got to save the day.
Yeah, we got to save the day, man.
I did write, though. The space shuttle set, not too bad. The interior, I thought it was pretty well done. Claudia's boyfriend died.
And they nailed Universal Studios.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, Claudia's boyfriend dies. We knew him for like the past 6 hours, so it's not like a big
It's
deal.
Billy, right?
maybe.
And
I didn't
honestly,
write the name
the
down.
more single
Yeah, I put
quality is, the
R.I.P.
better.
Billy.
The Today Show crew gets mauled. Thank
Oh,
God.
dude, I was like, hell yeah.
I wrote thank God. Yeah, I was good with it.
I was like, y'all deserve to die.
Al
for this.
Roker's got a mean swing, though.
Yeah, he survives. You know.
Yeah.
A satellite laser gets rebooted by Hasselhoff, which then destroys the Sharknado wall. Very good. But now Hasselhoff is stuck in space, and the sharks are also somehow in space, but doing totally fine. Go figure.
That's
Go
why I wrote these particular sharks are different than normal sharks.
Yeah.
Because Finn also rides one back into the atmosphere.
Oh, he does.
And that shark gets freaking fried, but Finn's fine.
And Finn has a
And that
laser
shark-
chainsaw.
And the shark's borderline alive when it lands back on Earth.
It is. Yeah, no, Finn gets his laser chainsaw. He rides the shark back all the way to Earth. And this is where, sad moment, April gets eaten by a giant space shark. Finn gets all in that, and then they crash to Earth. The ending is insane. I then wrote that Finn and April's baby coming out of the shark's open wound was the most out-of-pocket visual experience that I don't ever want to see again. Also, she gave birth to their son inside of a shark that was plummeting to Earth. That is insanity. Absolute insanity.
I was kind of hoping that.
Yeah,
for
but
the-
April died.
Yeah.
That was
I was,
beautiful.
right, that's what I was hoping the
That
franchise
was so
ended.
beautiful.
I was like, cool, they killed her.
Yeah.
God bless.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah,
She
April
is
dies.
dead. Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I did write overall notes for this one. Any other notes on this one?
No, that's it. That's all I had for that one.
So I wrote CGI.
Since we're at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wrote CGI continues to improve. Finn's overacting was more tolerable. April sidelined again for the better. Some of the best set pieces so far. Plot gets crazier. So do the cameos. You can tell by the end of this one that they are starting to truly just let loose with the concept and do whatever they want.
Exactly.
And then we get to Sharknado 4,
The number 4.
Fourth Awakens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My first comment is how dare they mimic Star Wars?
That was crazy. How did they get permission to do that?
I was going to say, that it
I
was
don't even know.
very heavy-handed. We start off with a Star Wars scroll, and like the font, all of it was Star Wars-esque. And then we are introduced to Astro X. Guess what that's a ripoff of? SpaceX.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I will say, the bad guy is finally a person
Yep.
in Sharknado 4, and they made him black.
As you do.
Like, what? It's been sharks have been the enemy the entire show.
Hey, this movie hit close to home, being in Vegas and all.
That's true. At the beginning.
Which is crazy that you're in literally the middle of the desert.
Yeah, we have,
You get a freaking yeah. It's because he filled this freaking hotel with apparently 600 of them.
Yeah.
How big was that tank, bro?
yeah, we've got, there's clearly been a time jump because the kid who was born at the end of the last one.
You mean Gil too?
Yeah, his name's Gil. I hate this kid, by the way.
You don't like his little helmet?
That's the next movie.
I know.
And
But you don't like his little helmet?
Nope, he needed it.
He needed.
Yeah, we're in Vegas, and you know we're in Vegas because Carrot Top plays an Uber, and I hate Carrot Top. He looked like dog shit, too.
Yeah, he did not look good. Also, back to my point earlier, every employee at Astro X is a hot blonde.
Yeah.
Two of them are David Hasselhoff's kids.
What?
Yeah, the two blonde assistants were Hasselhoff's
The
kids.
ones with the clearly piece of colored plastic over their eye? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every single employee there's just a hot blonde woman.
But speaking of somebody who's
No
not,
wonder it didn't work.
speaking of somebody who's not blonde, we finally get to meet Cousin Gemini, to which I wrote, who the hell is Cousin Gemini?
Oh yeah. You know who
Because she
Cousin
just
Gemini is.
came in. But like,
Yeah.
am I crazy? She was not in the first three, right? Like there was no reference to that.
No.
Because there was a slight break from when I watched those first three to the second three. And when the movie started, I'm like, has Cousin Gemini been around? Like, am I missing something? Like,
No.
who the hell is this?
A note I put before that was it was funny how they depicted an Uber driver to a T.
You
Like
know that was
Uber-
Carrot Top, right?
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Getting
Carrot-
slammed by the shark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put, and damn, Carmen from George Lopez is kind of bad.
Oh, Nick laughed.
Oh yeah, Nick's going crazy over here.
We meet Mr. Las Vegas, Wayne Newton in a cameo. Vince Neil gets a cameo in the casino. Why not? The Stratosphere got a good chunk of screen time. And then we get to see son Matt is back. I think it is now.
Lopez is looking bad.
It is like the third actor playing Matt. Charles Tillman, famous NFL player, plays Johnny Zucker. And Dr. Drew, just so you guys know, Hollywood's Dr. Drew was the pastor who married Matt and his new wife,
Okay.
Gabrielle. Yeah. Here's a fun one for you guys. I don't know if you caught this. So the Astro X pilot at the beginning of this movie, who's flying all around Vegas.
Which is where they're getting married, is in the back of the Astro X plane.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's taken out the tornado. His name is Captain Fett. He is played by none other than Daniel Logan, who played the child Boba Fett in Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
No shot.
So that was a pretty big deep cut reference that I was like, man, they did not do enough to make that noticeable. Like
Right.
I had to dig for that.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
I thought that was pretty cool.
We also get our first movie without Matt Lauer.
Yes, yeah.
I loved this. So the Sharknado drink,
Nick knows what he's doing at
the
this point.
Sharknado
Oh, he just
that
did it again.
strikes Vegas. No. I'm repeating the sentence. There you go. The Sharknado that strikes Vegas. They immediately go to these news broadcasts. Where are you going? All right. They immediately go to these news broadcasts that are above the bar, and it's some random local journalist. And I was like, okay, NBC done with their partnership. They're like, we can't keep doing this anymore. This man, this security guard, is like, hey, tune in to NBC, and it immediately switches to the Today Show where Matt Lauer's not.
yeah.
And I was like, what a weird, like, why did they give us local news just to swap to the Today Show?
They just
And the other
teased
guy
you.
goes, how'd you do that? He goes, don't you know? We got the brand new Xfinity One voice activated DVR boxes. And I was like, there it is.
Xfinity, big sponsor, Shark.
Huge sponsor.
yeah.
But yeah, where did Matt Lauer go? Why wasn't he in this one?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Perhaps because he's a predator?
So he had a button in his Sharknado universe desk too.
Yeah, the multiverse always has Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer's a pedophile. Matt Lauer's a creep in every universe.
Every universe. Yeah,
That's a disappointment.
All of
it
them.
is. I wrote Chippendale's Dancers.
Poor Matt Lauer. Well, yeah, because he wasn't a pedophile.
He was just a bad person. The Chippendales dancers are pelvic thrusting and knocking sharks all over the place. I was okay with that.
By like tens of
okay.
yards.
Oh yeah. We also get to see the Sharknado slot machine. That definitely exists in real life.
Keep saying Sharknado.
And also, I don't know if you guys
yeah,
picked up
dude.
on this, and maybe this is just my opinion. I thought that this is the best, and it gets better, but this is the best that the Sharks CGI itself has looked.
Yes.
I think the stratosphere attack, again, the sharks were great. Some of the other stuff that happens in the CGI is not always great, but the sharks have gotten to a point where we're getting a lot of variety. It's not like because those first two movies, you were just seeing the same types of sharks
Oh, we
over
get
and over.
every shark.
Oh yeah, now we're getting hammerheads, we're getting tiger sharks, all these goofy little
The
ones.
amount of times someone gets stabbed in the chest by one of
Yes.
those ones that's got like the razor.
Oh, dude.
I also put down here that George Bush did Sharknado 4.
Yeah.
Because there is a whole thing about the government like freezing the pulse thing or whatever. George Bush did Sharknado 4.
Okay. Al Roker's back, but no Matt Lauer. I wrote that one, and then I've got Finn driving a car off the top of the stratosphere was some of the shittiest CGI I've seen. That car looked like a Hot Wheel. That did not even look real. Somehow, I don't know if you guys noticed, Nick just got kissed by another man.
On the forehead, let's be specific.
He says forehead. I don't
He's
know.
going to kiss you on the mouth if you're not.
All of a sudden, as he's riding the vehicle off the stratosphere, he lands on like some weird, goofy spiral ramp. I'm like, what in the Green Lantern is this that's happening? I must have missed something there. The sequence was dumb. Meanwhile, Gemini just does a full-blown costume change.
Which
to
is
promote
fine. Gemini
that-
can do whatever Gemini wants to do.
But, like,
I'm with
clearly-
Matt over here. She bad.
She bad.
Clearly, the stratosphere's like little jump stuff thing. Like they were promoting that heavily because
Oh,
she
yeah.
got fully dressed into that and then jumped off the stratosphere by a wire. I don't know. I wrote Xfinity clearly paid good money because that's being shoved down my throat. And then finally,
Did you sign up for the service?
I did not know.
Oh, bummer.
I wrote Vegas is somehow flooding, but Finn using a ship from Treasure Island to sail around flooded Vegas streets.
It was flooded from Caesar's Palace fountains.
That's true. I wrote I'm okay with that. Also, the Bellagio fountains are just shooting.
Bellagio, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew what you were getting at. Like the Bellagio fountains are just shooting sharks, and I'm okay with that as well.
I will say, I don't know if we're quite there yet, but we talked a lot about the Today Show. When they cut life to their brand new storm chasing vehicle, and Gilbert Gottfried's in the passenger seat, I lost my shit. That is the hardest I laughed at of any of these movies.
I've got that note here, and I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
I know. I wrote a lot of.
I can't
I
wait
was
to
gonna
talk
say,
about it.
I'm
because
trying to look at my notes and see where you guys are at in
It's not even
comparison to
him
mine.
looking forward. It's him looking over his shoulder into the back seat. And he's like, we're here in a new Sharknado vehicle. God, he kills me. I love
Yeah,
him.
because who was the shirtless guy knocking out the shark with his pecker?
There's just a Chippendales dancer.
Just a Chippendales. And then the guy on the right, as the Asian lady next to him is getting eaten by a shark, he's like, ooh. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Oh my
You gotta
goodness.
drink.
Oh, yeah, next.
We get swashbuckling Finn, just straight up slicing up sharks on a pirate ship. I'm all in. I'm all in for that. And then we have them shooting fireworks into the Sharknado to try to take it out. I was cool with that too. But no, we had 19 minutes of Vegas Sharknado, and then boom, opening credits. And I think this is the first time we got the animated opening credits, which I actually really enjoy those.
Yeah.
So,
This was also the first time I turned on a movie and was like, hour 15? Sweet.
yeah.
Dude, thank God. Yeah.
When we come back from the animated credits, we are back with David Hasselhoff as Gil. Love that. Love Hasselhoff. And then we finally get Gary Busey.
Yes.
At that point in time, just some sort of crazy scientist. He becomes bigger than that, of course.
Was this before or after he was on The Apprentice?
I have no clue. This is like, I feel like a 2017-ish movie.
Because so I'm going to take my shoes off, guys. I've been awake for a while. This
Hey,
might
dude.
not be
Do
great,
your
but
thing.
these shoes hurt.
And it is 11 p.m. Everybody has officially left. It's only us three.
It's just us in the bar. You
Just us in the
guys
bar.
want to make out?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Good.
Yeah, they've also got this whole April is dead thing, but I'm not buying it. And then
Dude.
immediately after, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I was correct in that. Because we find out that Gary Busey, not only is he a mad scientist, he's April's dad. And God, he looks awful.
He's looked awful forever. I think he was born like that.
Yeah. Also, like, we kind of figure here, April's got to be some sort of robot because like she gets plugged into a wall.
Yeah, she's like, hey, can you
Dude.
charge up? And she's like, ah!
Oh, there's a Nick laugh for
Great.
you.
I got to get another beer.
Yeah, you do.
Can I just sip my whiskey?
Sure.
All right.
That's like water now, dude. That's not even whiskey anymore.
No,
The
it's
ice
whiskey
cube
water.
melted, brother.
It's whiskey water. You shut your mouth.
We get Shark Tank's Robert Herjavec. I definitely
He's my
understand
favorite
it.
shark.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, the Sharknado destroys the Hoover Dam. And so, because the Sharknado destroys the Hoover Dam,
Hoover.
you mentioned
I love
this.
the Hoover Dam.
You mentioned earlier that we have our first human villain, which is this black guy,
Yeah.
who I just kept referring to as Black Elon Musk because he's in charge of
Elon Musk.
And Black Elon Musk, once he realizes the Hoover Dam is destroyed by Sharknadoes, decides we must destroy the Grand
You got
Canyon.
to bomb the
because,
Grand Canyon now.
Yeah, you know that checks out.
Well, you got to stop it from flooding LA or Phoenix. I don't know my geography that well.
I mean, it's somewhere there.
Close enough.
So yeah, he is trying to destroy the Grand Canyon to stop this Hoover Dam flooding. Meanwhile, the Sharknado is pursuing the train that our main characters are on. And these sharks are like full of rocks and stuff jutting out of them, and that's when we decided that it is a boulder-nado.
Yep.
Don't know
I thought
if
it
we
was
count
a
Or the
sand-nado.
sand-nado. Yeah,
Is it
sand-nado.
Oh, Jesus Christ, shoot me. But the sharks look kind of cool with the rocks jutting out.
I would
like,
Speaking of shoot me,
I
I
also don't know how
literally
they're
put,
still alive, but
my comment was literally a sand-nado with sharks. Shoot me.
That's fair. We cut back to April and her dad, Gary Busey, and she's doing a training montage. She still has the removable hand, which apparently can just generate whatever weapon she wants. And all of a sudden, it becomes a lightsaber, and she literally says, "May the Force be with you."
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
How does this movie not catch a lawsuit?
Yeah.
no.
Turn on the force. May the force be with you.
Yes,
I
like
said some
you gotta turn
pretty
on the
bad
force.
things after that, after she said that. And then I also put, how pissed would you guys be if they made Finn a superhero?
I mean, April basically becomes one. She
Correct.
can fall
Oh,
She can
brother.
fly. Are we in the small town yet?
Not yet. I'm
right.
almost there.
Close.
So we get the meeting between Black Elon Musk and Finn, and this is where I was like, okay, so Black Elon Musk's a bad guy. Because at the time I wasn't sure if he was or wasn't, but then
Right.
he's like super bitchy to Finn because he wants Finn to be the spokesperson for Sharknadoes. Finn says, no, I don't want to do that. And that's when I was like, okay, this is dumb. And then all of a sudden we get Gilbert Gottfried as the storm chaser. I'm sure he does need the paycheck.
But also, he was so good. There was no better actor for that than Gilbert Godfrey.
Now, when you say small town, are you referring to the chainsaw store?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, then I'll
yeah,
let
yeah.
you take over.
Okay, it freaking...
Because there's a lot that happens here.
Dude.
They walk in, and I love how this follows the trend of like we need weapons, but they can't find real weapons because apparently the United States military, like we're on a government shutdown or something, they're not present in any way, shape, or form. And when they are present, they're giving their planes away to the normal people.
To Nova, for whatever reason.
Right. The fact they walk in and there's just some dude in a wheelchair that we catch a quick glimpse of and then never see again for the entire rest of the movie.
Man.
Ego clearly paid some money here. Dog the Bounty Hunter clearly needed some money here.
Need some extra cash.
So they're like, yeah, you're going to want this Ego, whatever, right? Gives them the Ego chainsaws. They go outside, and what happens? These chainsaws immediately make engine noises, despite the fact that they're battery operated. I was like, what is happening?
Matt, did you have notes for the Chainsaw Town?
Oh,
Chainsaw
dude.
Town was crazy.
I literally I like how they just magically drive to a chainsaw store. Dog
Right.
the Bounty Hunter selling chainsaws is crazy. And then the tiny ass 5-10 gallon extinguishers, and now there's a damn grenade launcher that can apparently target lock a skid steer. Bro, I was blown away.
And they're lined up on the fence like, we need fire extinguishers, and there's 10 just present ready, lined up and ready. Pull the pin and start putting them out.
I wrote, Dog the Bounty Hunter runs the chainsaw store. Seems believable. His two family members were also different Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie actors.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was clever. And I think one of them even makes like, it's not Texas without a Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
She was in,
makes
I
that
think, the
interesting.
second
That's
one.
the other thing with this movie. They moved so fast between different spots.
Oh, dude.
So fast. Like you were in Vegas 35 minutes ago.
So the Sharknado that I wrote was a Boulder-nado, but you guys are saying is a Sand-nado. Eventually hits an oil well, becomes an oil-nado. It ignites
Oh, man.
and now becomes a fire-nado.
That's my last note on this movie was so many different tornadoes.
And it really was. And like Matt was saying, it becomes this fire-nado. We put 4 fire extinguishers and a grenade launcher to combine to potentially stop the fire-nado. The math doesn't check out.
No.
But yet somehow the fire-nado was put out. And then it hits an electric substation and becomes a lightning-nado because why not?
Because why not?
We then get a new tornado forming in Yellowstone, hitting some lava and becoming a lava-nado. Also a hail-nado as well. Because why not?
That's the thing is these tornadoes are not morphing. There's that many different tornadoes going on.
Yeah. Yeah. And also in this movie, we have daughter Claudia is back.
Yeah,
God
played by the
bless.
same actress as last movie. Her and Hasselhoff are handling the B plot of the movie, or C plot, because I'm not sure what
She's the mayor,
April
right?
is.
Everything
She's the
is
what?
everything is C when
mayor?
it comes to this.
No, I haven't talked about the mayor yet.
Oh, okay.
This is just the daughter who's
I'm a
with
little too
Hasselhoff.
head. Oh, okay, yeah.
April also catches a car at this point that is being driven by Claudia and Hasselhoff. So then at that point, I've guaranteed she's a robot. Also, the vehicle budget in this movie must have been crazy. And I do love a Stephen King Christine reference. I love that vehicle. I was all there for it. And then they show up randomly to the Salt Lake City FanX Comic-Con, which I
Again,
have been
moving
to.
so fast though.
Yeah, there's a lot
How did
happening.
they get to Salt Lake?
So there was 3
in
tornadoes.
Texas. I
There
know,
was
but they
3.
were in Texas.
But they weren't at that Salt Lake one. They're still over in like the
Still,
West
though.
Coast kind of, or the East Coast. But Salt
They
Lake.
didn't explain there were multiple tornadoes.
No,
they were
they-
just like, and now we're in Salt Lake.
Now we're in
wasn't-
Salt Lake.
It wasn't until way after when Al Roker said that there was 3 nados that I was
Yes.
like, oh, so they're different ones. Because I kept thinking it was the same one turning into different shit.
Exactly. Once again, Al Roker is the only thing that makes sense in this movie.
He does give great exposition.
He's wonderful.
But yeah, no, they go to Salt Lake Comic Con, which I've been to. I've been to FanX, so that was fun for me. My brother and I went to that one. And then, yeah, in all my life, I never thought I'd hear Gilbert Gottfried yell, "It's a cow-nado." But yet, he did.
Tornado.
At this point, Finn gets a chainsaw sword. Okay.
Yep. Because why not?
And then I wrote here, Gil the son is stupid. Also, Matt's wife just died. Damn. Because she does. She just straight dies. Because number one, she's black, so she wasn't going to make it too far in the movies.
100% correct.
And it was so like, just like Vivica A. Fox in the second one, like, we don't give a shit. Like, we kill the black person, and it's like, well, business as usual. Back to the Sharknadoes, huh? Drink. But yeah.
What if I'm out of beer?
What if I gotta take a leak?
I was going to say, I thought you were sipping your whiskey.
Sipping out whiskey.
And then
Sipping on gin and juice.
Matt, you mentioned
Laid
it earlier.
back.
We've been dealing with the mayor of Chicago, who
Yep.
they really try to paint her as this bitch, but she's really the only person who knows what's going on.
Correct. Finn is the cause of this.
She straight up says, he's not allowed in my city. This Finn guy's a piece of trash. And she's correct. Wherever he goes, there's a Sharknado. And we're supposed to be like, oh, man, this mayor of Chicago sucks. Why? She's the only person who's normal.
Exactly.
And what happens to her, Nick?
She gets hit by the house that got sucked up into the freaking tornado. And she gets crushed, and her little feet with their little stalks stick out.
That's the exact note I put. Her dangling her feet as she gets crushed.
Oh, it was full Wizard of Oz.
We get our Wizard of Oz reference.
April comes to Finn and drops a "come with me if you want to live," and I threw up.
Correct.
And I threw up.
And then somehow the lightning NATO became a nuclear NATO. I might have missed that part.
I don't see where it hit the uranium.
I don't either.
Granted, I was folding laundry for a lot of these movies. No idea when it hit the nuclear stuff.
For like the fifth time here, I wrote, also, again, this Gil kid sucks. I said, Black Elon Musk is a good guy again and literally dives from a plane into the nuclear NATO. The whole sequence was pretty cringe. And then I wrote, Black Elon Musk dies, I think. Black people don't last long, so probably.
Probably. We also, though, in this whole thing, get the full-blown Baywatch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Baywatch throwback with the full cast and everything and the slow motion running.
And they just get murdered.
I say they don't last very long.
No.
If you don't get eaten by a shark, you get landed on by a shark. And it's just as bad.
And the nuclear sharks, they're all green. They kind of like Matrixy looking. They look stupid.
Yeah.
Also, the mech suit comes out.
Yeah. Which looks awful. Who built that?
It looks like it's trying to be Fallout power armor, and I don't like it. And also, I thought Hasselhoff died at one point, and that made me very upset. But luckily, he lives because for some reason he gets to. You get Finn in the mech suit next to a flying robot April using lasers to blast holes into a nuclear NATO. This is a real thing. That is what I wrote. And at this point, mech. Oh God, yeah. Oh.
The movie ends.
The movie ends. Yeah, you're close to the end in there.
Daughter Claudia gets eaten by the nuclear shark. I don't know if you caught the Star Wars-y kind of thing that happens here, but mech suit Finn gets eaten by a shark, which then gets eaten by another shark.
Yes.
Which is basically the "it's always a bigger fish" line from Star Wars Episode 1. They end up slicing open this whale that ends up eating like 4 sharks. They find Claudia.
The freaking blue whale killed me. That's
out of nowhere.
Gigantic.
They get Claudia back. They get Matt back. I didn't even remember he got eaten, but apparently got eaten. I don't know.
Bring them all back.
Hasselhoff is back. I wrote, thank God. And then April shows up, lasers everything because why not? And then I wrote, for all his years on Baywatch, Hasselhoff should have been able to perform a better CPR scene.
Amen.
Dude, I literally said dipshits can't even do CPR.
Like it was not good.
So disappointed.
We also, and I hated this part, we get shark paddles hooked up to robot April for resuscitation purposes.
Yes.
God damn it.
April rubbing the
gets
sharks together.
Yeah, April gets worse and worse every minute.
Every second.
Every second.
She's awful.
And
I wrote, Gemini survived, but no one seems to give a shit. And then this movie ends with the Eiffel Tower and Nova coming flying in. Also, Black Elon Musk is alive, so that's good for the African-American community. But yeah, here comes the Eiffel Tower being surfed in, I guess, really by Nova, which tells us, hey, shit's global.
We're going international
global.
sharks, baby.
Which brings us to Sharknado 5.
number 5, baby.
Global swarming. God damn it. We are an hour and 46 minutes into a podcast.
Good. Because
Oh, yeah, brother.
We haven't given them anything in 2 months. They're good. They're loving
Give
it.
the people what they want.
This movie was immediately crazy.
Oh.
Immediately crazy. That's the one thing. When you make a movie that's only an hour and 15 minutes, there's no time to build.
Yeah, no.
You're jumping right into it. So all these sharks, they come in. They're dive bombing. England is screwed. And what does Robot April do? Everything. Robot April, at the start of this movie, is doing way too much.
She's a Swiss Army knife.
She's
OP.
She never returns to the lab. When did she get all of these features added?
We just assumed Gary Busey was cooking shit up in between films.
When did IO April update to 27.0? And she now her freaking feet can fly?
Yeah.
I actually
She's
left
Iron
a
Man.
note on this one saying that this one would be your favorite.
You think the 5th one will be my favorite?
Yep.
Interesting thought.
I did
We'll
love
find
5.
out.
We'll find
Don't know if you caught who played this prime minister guy at the beginning. That would be Chris Kattan.
Settlers of Catan?
And Chris Kattan looks awful.
Settlers of Catan.
Which was super weird too, because right before watching this one, I had seen an Instagram reel with him, and he looks just horrible.
Just
Is this
beat
the
up.
same guy from Settlers of Catan?
No, but he is from Saturday Night Live, which is why I'm surprised you're not super stoked about it.
What years?
Him and Will Ferrell did Night at the Roxbury, the movie.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Holy crap! He's not the only SNL guy we get though coming up.
No, I also wrote, also Gil is here. I hate this kid so much. Now, this one, we talk about, no, you're good. We talk about like how much movement we had in the last movie in terms of like just all over
But
the
they at
US.
least had a reason for this movement.
Yeah, this one, all over the, I mean, they weren't kidding about global because we
But
started
because
off,
of the vortex.
that's true. We start off in Stonehenge though, diving into a giant hole in the ground and then making a Mission Impossible joke where he says, "Cruise, eat your heart out." Again, I threw up.
Oh, dude.
Chris Kattan is doing too much. I've never enjoyed his overacting, by the way.
That's what I wrote about April. Robot April doing too much.
She's doing too much.
And I don't know if you guys noticed who plays basically the Q character from 007 doing all the gadgets. That was Clay Aiken.
What the heck?
Yeah, from American Idol, Mr. Matt.
Yeah, that one I didn't have on there.
Yeah,
But,
Clay Aiken basically is playing Q from 007 doing the whole gadgets and stuff. Again, I wrote, Gil continues to be insufferable. I hate Gil. I hate Gil. And then back at Stonehenge, we find out that there is deep Sharknado lore. These events have happened before, Shark God, yada, yada. And of course, Nova has Sharknado sisters because why not? You know, why not?
Why not?
Finn says, sharks.
But
Why is
they're
it
all hot, and I'm okay with it.
Finn says,
Tell me
sharks.
they're not hot, Matt.
Why is it always got
Matt,
to be?
say it.
I'm going to drink.
I want you to
owe
admit that
guys
they're not
too.
hot.
They're not hot.
What?
No, I'm just playing.
They're babes.
They're
You
babes.
have to be hot to fight sharks. Them's is the rules.
So
If you ain't got that bod, don't fight that shark.
somebody get this man more alcohol.
No ugly broads allowed in the shark fight. No fatties allowed in the shark fight.
He's warmed up, ladies and gentlemen. He's warmed up.
So Finn says, sharks. Why is it always got to be sharks? That's right off the rip, a Indiana Jones ripoff where Indy says snakes. Why is it always going to be snakes?
I also don't know why he's surprised at this
Yeah,
point.
dude.
What else would it be?
Yeah.
I put in on this movie, I hate Finn's one-liners on this movie.
Yeah. He then pulls out the fedora. We got the whip, booby traps. It is so much Indiana Jones ripping off. We even get the whole counterbalance scene, and instead of a
Yep.
boulder, it's water and sharks because this movie really pisses me off. And then to finish it all off, just like in Raiders of the Lost Ark, when Indy's running out of that temple at the beginning, he says, Jacques, start the plane. Finn says, Jacques, start the helicopter. And again, I shot my wife and kids. Done at this
Yeah,
point.
April just catching the helicopter and hucking it off the landing dock.
Oh my God, this movie so much. Chris Kattan grabs the nuclear briefcase called Skyfall.
But
Again,
not before that broad admits that she loves him. And then, and then immediately gets slammed on by a great white.
yeah, I hate this. I hated that. Nova, is back and she steals a double-decker bus. They end
Yeah,
up running into Bret Michaels, and
Yeah.
Who
Little
gets
Bret
pinned to the
Michaels
front of
cameo,
that
right?
thing?
Yeah.
instead of dying, he just starts shredding guitar, and that's when I was like, "All right, I'm back in."
Exactly.
Where I was out,
Sign me
that
up.
brought me all the way back.
All the way back.
All you needed
and
was
then
the
you-
lead singer of Poison.
Oh, there's the laugh.
You're like, we're here, baby.
Or how'd you
Bro,
like?
you're sipping water. You need to get something else going.
Here I
bro.
go again.
Or how'd you like Finn riding the shark, dude? That,
Wow,
didn't get
that was
you
my
good.
next note I wrote. Oh gosh, where is that one? Oh Jesus! I wrote. Oh yeah, Finn rides a shuck. Uh-oh. Finn rides a
rides a
shark
shrek.
into Buckingham Palace, and then I wrote, "What the hell was that Queen?" Because the Queen of England, that was a freaking nightmare, dude. That was a jump scare when that bitch showed up. I don't know who that was playing her, but that was awful, dude. Like, talk about like just an absolute fu to the Queen of England, man. Like, that
I was
so bad.
honestly, with everything that we've seen, I was expecting it to be the actual Queen of England. That was Charo.
Honestly, if it,
You know Charo.
no, I don't. But if that would have been the real Queen of England, I would have been okay with it.
Charo is she's a singer, but from like the Joni Loves Chachi, I think. Right? Isn't that her?
Couldn't tell you, buddy. At this point, too, Gil, the kid, not the dad, he gets tossed into the Sharknado wearing that stupid ass shark fin helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote here, I hope we don't see him again for the rest of this movie. I hate Gil.
We shouldn't have. That kid should have died.
He should have, dude. There's no
he
way.
spins in a vortex for hours.
We then come to a meeting between a whole bunch of like British Parliament, and here's some more cameos for you guys. We get Nichelle Nichols. I don't know if you guys know who that is. She is from the OG Star Trek. She was the black woman in that meeting. From the OG Star Trek, she even drops a Star Trek quote about going where no man has gone before. We also get David Naughton playing Ambassador Kessler. He is famous for his, being the title role in American Werewolf in London. And then lastly, next two, because I wrote down all cameos that I could. We get Abby Lee Miller from Dance Mom playing a doctor. I wrote ew.
Ew.
Is that where we get Geraldo Rivera? Was he in the chamber?
Yes. So after that, we get Dr. Angel played by Geraldo Rivera. Ew. The blimp, however, was cool, and I
the
think the joke.
steampunk blimp was amazing.
Yeah, the blimp was great. And then did you catch the vault joke?
I didn't catch the vault joke.
Okay, so Geraldo Rivera, for those of you listening who don't know, he's very famous because he made a huge deal about them uncovering Al Capone's vault.
Yes.
Made a huge deal. It was going to be primetime television. They opened the vault. It was empty, and it ended up ruining his career. Essentially, I mean, he couldn't bounce back from that.
Okay, all right.
And so in the vault, in the blimp, at one point, he's like, we got to go open up the vault and get these, whatever was supposed to be in there. And he opens it up. He's like, oh, shoot, it's empty. And I'm like, okay, if he can laugh at that, I'm cool with that.
I just, the whole steampunk, everything, I was like, this is dope. I don't know why it's here. I don't know what purpose this is serving. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
April, at this point, you know, they do a whole... Is this where they shred the gnar and the... Okay, so they haven't skied yet. We get a lot of April superpower stuff here. She creates her own tornado, and I hated that.
Dude.
Where she spins around with a ski.
Her yelling the entire
ski.
time.
And
She's
this-
like, I'm spinning. I'm spinning.
It was... Yeah, the yell. The yell was...
There's no inflection in it, right? Like a normal yell is like... she's so flat.
I said, please tell me April's dead. Nope, still alive.
Yeah, no, she
Still
was awful.
kicking.
We do get
bitch
Son
won't
Matt. Son Matt comes back, played by the same actor. He is rebuilding the family ranch that got destroyed in the last film. Let's keep him there. And then
He stays there.
Yeah, he stays there.
Until it's too late.
Finn skis down a mountain and then spawns a whole ass sled dog team. I don't remember where they came from, but he gets them.
Dogs are just there, baby.
I said, a reminder that they are chasing this European vacation ass Sharknado because their dipshit son is in it.
Drink.
And there's also like a purple magical lightning in this NATO
That's the
because
vortex.
lore.
That's the vortex.
Yeah, I'll drink.
The vortex is inside the NATO.
Hey, dude.
Did you not pay
And they're
attention?
like, calling the hawk.
I
It's all
did.
Tony Hawk.
You jumped, but I have that coming up. Don't worry. So, they get inside the magical Sharknado because it is magic. At this point, it transports them to Australia.
Hell yeah.
Olivia Newton-John is there. She repairs Robot April because why not? You know, she was in Greece.
Yeah.
Cousin Gemini is back. I wrote snooze, but apparently for you guys, that's the best part of the movie. So,
I like looking at her.
and then yes, this is where we get the Sydney Opera House that is actually a battle station for the Sharknado sisterhood.
Before we get that, we get a wonderful Man Down Under reference
Oh, I missed this.
when the Australian newscasters go, "You better run. You better take cover."
Oh, I missed that.
I was like, "You better run. You better."
I'm upset I
It was,
missed that.
dude. It was amazing. I loved it.
And then, yeah, Matt, like you were saying, call in the hawk. Matt, what
Oh,
happens
dude.
when they call in the hawk?
It was so dang funny, man. You know, little Tony Hawk cameo. Why
Yeah.
not?
I wrote, they say, call in the hawk. Tony Hawk appears, shreds some
On a
gnar.
skateboard.
Yeah.
Shred some
Shreds
gnar.
some gnar on the Sydney Opera House.
Not even Tony Hawk as a character. Tony Hawk as Tony Hawk.
Yeah, literally.
And somehow him shredding gnar on the Sydney Opera House helps it to fully transition into the battle station. I wrote, type shit.
Type shit.
Because I was all here for that, man.
And then now we're just magically in Brazil.
Yeah.
'Cause why not?
Where the
You know what I mean?
sentient blob comes.
I wrote, Finn and April somehow transport to Brazil. They learn more about shark lore and how to create a Sharknado because why not?
Yeah.
Greg Louganis, famous diver, briefly cameos. He steals the shark artifact. that they had gotten originally from Stonehenge. And then at some point during their chase, we're in Rome and in the Colosseum. I don't remember when that happened.
Bro.
But it happened.
Oh, this one right here, dude. Forgive me, Father. I am Finn. I was like,
yeah.
oh.
Well, it's like it's freaking Fabio as the Pope, right?
Yeah. So downtown,
Father, for I am Finn.
downtown Julie Brown is the name of the actress who leads Finn and April to the Pope, who is played by Fabio. Finn kisses the ring, says, "Forgive me, Father, for I am Finn." At this point, after shooting my wife and kids, I did take that gun onto just a local synagogue.
Jesus, Tommy.
But no, then we get the Pope, played again by Fabio, giving Finn a chainsaw that looks like it came straight out of Gears of War. Like I was like, what the hell ever? Who cares?
Oh, it's so true.
And then boom, we're on a beach now. Margaret Cho's there. Gross.
Yep.
Nuclear sharks are back again.
But here's the thing: the nuclear sharks are headed right to Japan.
Yeah.
Which is so fucked up.
Yeah.
That is so messed up.
I wrote on here that seems like a setup for a joke.
Or
Out of all the countries that the nuclear sharks go to, they go to the one that's ever had a nuclear bomb drop.
They should have
on it.
just went straight to Hiroshima.
or when Finn just hits the button and the laser just starts shooting everywhere. It's like,
We get Finn and April using the
Oh my
artifact
God,
to
dude.
summon a Sharknado.
the artifact that they stole that has caused all of these issues. By the way,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
This is the movie where Matt Lauer's like, the Earth is done.
I wrote
Matt Lauer, I'm sorry, Al Roker.
I wrote, it repairs the Leaning Tower of Pisa. They lose Gil again, and then they end up in Tokyo, because why not? Dan Fogler cameo after a wild Xfinity plug.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say
Flag
that.
is blowing
Yeah.
in the wind. Yeah.
I was going to say an Xfinity stream plug is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're watching the newscast. Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote the entire Today Show cast is back again. Sharkzilla is in Japan. It's not even a tornado at this point. We're not even
It's
trying.
a sentient beast.
Yeah, it's literally a cluster of sharks that somehow form a big shark. The Sharknado sisters come to fight, and for some reason, Nova dresses like Xena Warrior Princess, showing a dumb amount of skin for a fight against sharks. She does that because she's dumb and then immediately dies.
Yeah, I put,
Hot. She's dumb hot.
one of my comments was Nova is bad. I hate April more and more every minute. Nova's dramatic ass way of dying. A safari NATO.
Safari NATO, baby.
And I put,
I wrote Gilbert Gottfried is back screaming about a safari NATO happening in Africa.
yep.
We learned from Al Roker at this point that the USA is basically wiped out. Also, no word from Astro X in this movie, so I guess that's just done.
They had a solution. They fixed the solution, and then it's really over.
Yeah. I wrote, apparently Claudia the daughter died. I don't know when that happened. Also, Matt's dead. That I did see happen.
Because he got ripped out of there. What they were building like a trenches house.
It's very weird, man.
They dug like 8 feet deep into the ground to build these dirt homes that didn't protect them in any way, shape, or form because Grandma blew up again.
Yeah, Grandma's dead. Grandma is dead.
Grandma
She,
smoked.
played by Cheryl Teagues, by the way.
Crazy.
Finn and April are then transported to the Pyramid of Giza. We get more Sharknado lore. There's a goofy-ass machine that sends out a magic wave, destroying all the Sharknadoes because, yet again, why not? Until now the magic wave is bad and destroying everything because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Finn uses a magic staff to part the seas like Moses. Also, April uses some weird power to save stuff and then blows up.
Yeah, her powering up like she's Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Her power
dude. I was
levels
like,
did exceed
stop.
9,000.
So the reason I've been screaming all episode is because she does that for like a minute and a half, guys. The whole time she's like powering up and surging out this power, her exact noise is
She had one tone.
the whole goddamn time.
You're not wrong.
I'm like, dude, Finn, die.
And this is
Why do you want to
where
be here?
something happens in this moment that I did not
Jesus.
realize would play such a heavy role in the next movie, and that is a decapitated April
Oh,
head.
brother.
Yes.
So
I
yeah,
was, yeah.
Robot April is now just a head. I wrote originally, that's a fun little thing. Holy shit, was I wrong. And then I wrote, also, the whole world is destroyed. Like, this movie ends with
toast.
the world being destroyed.
Yep.
And I'll let you guys speak on what you want to speak on because then I will finish off my thoughts on here.
Oh, I think your thoughts are my thoughts. That Hummer pulls up.
Oh, so I've got Matt, do you have anything else?
Dude, I just put a grown-up version of his son to lead us into the next movie. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So here's what I wrote. Holy hell. Finn is wandering a desolate planet devoid of life
And he gets
destroyed.
around quick, too, for walking.
Oh, I know. All over. With how is it getting from different continents? There's nobody piloting boats.
I don't know.
Like, can he chart the stars? Does he know how to cross the Atlantic? That's crazy. Frustrating. And yeah, like Matt said, here comes a Hummer driven by none other than goddamn Dolph fucking Lundgren. From Rocky IV, Dolph Lundgren plays an older Gil who has somehow figured out time travel, and we partially quote Back to the Future here. Instead of saying where we're going, we don't need roads, he says where we're going, we don't need a license, and then the Hummer flies off. Insane ending. That ending.
Did you guys notice the Hummer's number was 69?
I missed that.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Hummer's number was 69.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that movie, the ending of Sharknado 5,
Dude.
mind blowing is the only way I could put that.
Yeah, I just put ha ha ha, such a dumb ending.
And now, gentlemen, we are on to the final existing Sharknado movie called
Final movie.
The
I don't even
Last-
want to take shots at the end of this.
I'm
Dude, we're
nervous.
in shambles.
I wrote, this one is called The Last Sharknado, It's About Time, which of course is a pun because this movie is in fact about time travel. I wrote here, we're starting off with dinosaurs looking at a volcano and boom, here comes the Shepherd Boys in a Hummer. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It is a completely different colored Hummer than the one that we had in the last film.
And it
with.
doesn't have the number 69 on it.
No. Immediately we find out Dolph Lundgren did not return to this movie. I wrote, I'm glad he made the decision for himself, but he is missed. Couldn't we just give him the likeness to the hologram at least? Haha. Because they don't even show his face at all. There is no Dolph Lundgren
nothing.
in this movie.
Yep.
And that would have been a huge highlight for me. So that was kind of a punch in the balls. I've also got, we get some T-Rex fighting, some weird stuff here. It typoed here. I wrote Finn, but it changed it to Thin. Either way, Finn slides down the back of a T-Rex like Legolas, which, Matt, you'll see when you watch Return of the King. A T-Rex then gets eaten by a megalodon. And oh yeah, here's that one fat Mets fan from I think the second Sharknado.
I love him though.
As well as Nova. The reasoning being that it's time travel, so don't ask too many questions.
Yeah, I put this intro is so dumb. Let me guess. Nova's in the mask. And I was like, well, now Brian's back.
And eventually we do obviously get like why, but at the time I'm just like, what is going on?
Dolph saved everybody.
Yeah. So yeah. April shows up on a dinosaur at this point
yeah,
as
on a
well.
pterodactyl. Bro.
And this is where we get our explanation. Nick, I'm going to have you do a check here. So I wrote, April explains that Gil is plucking everybody out of their timelines right before they die.
Yes.
This is 100% stolen from Spider-Man No Way Home, or it's the other way around. I'll check dates later. Nick, can you please do us the honors of telling us which one of these came first so I know who's stealing what? Because that is not the the theft of movie plot I thought I'd see.
Oh, man.
Sharknado 6, release date, Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Oh, yeah, we're drinking because of Nick.
Release
Nick's
date. I'm
going
out of
crazy.
booze.
Uh-oh.
Spider-Man No Way Home came out December 17, 2021. Oh. It's about time. Has it by 3 years. Came out 2018.
So Spider-Man No Way Home straight up stole that plot point.
That's crazy.
America, you heard it here first. Spider-Man No Way Home stole a significant plot point from
Stole it.
the last Sharknado. It's about time. Call the cops. So that's crazy. Did not see that coming. And you guys tell me if I'm crazy, but I'm like, that is significantly the same plot point.
It's very, very, very close.
Okay, so wow. They end up riding a pterodactyl and a megalodon into the first ever Sharknado. I wrote lots of bullshit happens, and all of a sudden we're in a time-nado.
Yep.
No, they're time jumping.
Well, at one point they call it a time-nado,
No, dude,
which I hated.
the intro credits of Finn choking out Hitler.
and Hitler becoming a dinosaur too was crazy.
And there's all the swastikas in the background. Oh my god!
Like I said, the animated opening credits are honestly top tier.
Or Brian's a black woman now, just randomly.
That was so funny. They go back to the next one. They're like, you don't remember being a woman?
Yeah, no, I wrote, now we are in medieval times. Brian goes from a fat white dude to a black woman. Go figure. And also, there's an evil cross-dressing witch played by none other than Alaska Thunderfuck. That is the name. She plays the evil sorceress Morgana from classic King Arthur lore.
Could not stand that character.
The overacting was too much.
Horrendous. And
Too much.
Okay, Queen.
Okay.
It was a lot,
It
man.
was way too much.
At this point, we also get Neil deGrasse Tyson as Merlin, and I'm fine
It
with
was
that.
cool.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I put, so Morgana is a witch. We're definitely doing some King Arthur lore here. She then
dude.
makes dragon sharks, overacts like crazy, and I'm nauseated.
I was like, yeah, so they're gonna reference Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones.
Wait, they should have say Frodo.
Yeah,
Like, that's not even-
his name is Frodo.
Yeah.
Dude, and then April holding up her own head and she asks, "Is this me?" I'm like, "Oh my god, I hate you."
You don't recognize yourself?
Yeah, that whole thing was cringe.
I hated Morgana too, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Very, very unlikable character.
She's like, "This is a she emergency."
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Or shark kebab. Oh, Jesus, dude.
Finn also then pulls Excalibur from the stone. Of course, it's a chainsaw
She was like,
sword.
that's
Yep.
supposed to be me.
Yeah, I don't think we expected anything other than a chainsaw sword at that point.
Hey, brother, Morgana died.
Yeah,
I was
thank God
happy.
for that.
Yes.
I was like,
They end up defeating the medieval Sharknado, and we are now in colonial
So
times.
here's the thing, though, right? Because old Gil said, go back in time and defeat the first Sharknado.
Yeah.
And you're done. The hell happened to that? They had that done in like the first 8 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, no, the movie does not make much sense.
No.
nothing.
I don't know what we were expecting.
So I will say Revolutionary Times was my favorite.
Yeah.
Because Leslie Jordan is Benjamin Franklin. And for those of you who are listeners to the show, you know that I love Will and Grace. Listen, I'm getting there.
Okay, get there, Queen.
Leslie Jordan plays a very, very, very gay rich man known as Beverly Leslie. And he's always dating he's always got his assistant Benjamin, but they're clearly like married. And he is the most flamboyant, fun, random character of the entire show. And so when Leslie Jordan popped up on my screen today, it made my whole day.
Well, good.
I freaking love that dude.
Well, I did write. You know, they're now they're now in colonial times during the Revolutionary War. We get
For
to
those
see
of you keeping track at home, Matt just went pee.
Yeah, we get to see some classic historical figures. Ben Franklin, George Washington, Paul Revere, Alexander Hamilton. Also, Brian's a white guy again.
Like, you're back. You don't remember being a black woman?
I'm glad you say it too, because George Washington and Ben Franklin are zesty as all hell. in
Yes.
this
Well,
movie.
Daryl Hammond, we pointed out today, he was George Bush and Bill Clinton on SNL.
Yes.
He was phenomenal.
He just plays presidents.
Yeah.
The dude plays presidents.
Yes, he does.
And then we get Ben Stein playing Alexander Hamilton. He is from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the famous line of Bueller.
Yep.
And he plays Hamilton the exact same way. There is no difference in how he plays the principal versus Alexander Hamilton.
Right. I loved when Brian was like, I've been trying to get tickets to your musical.
Yeah, we get Hamilton musical drops in this Sharknado film. Drink. Or you can't drink. You don't even have anything. You pansy.
I probably should. No, I'm good.
Here, you can drink that.
Though, thanks for a little bit of twisted tea.
You're welcome. Okay. So yeah, we're in medieval times.
We're in the middle. We're in the.
I'm sorry,
We're,
we're in
in the Revolutionary War now.
So we defeat the Sharknado in the Revolutionary War. Brian, however, at this point decides he's going to stay behind because he doesn't want to turn into a black woman again because he knows what happens to them in these movies.
Yeah.
Well, that and he wanted to live his history as a history teacher.
Yeah, and then Ben Franklin says, I'm going to just basically yeet you guys into the
Yeah.
space-time continuum, and he does,
Yeah, Ben says,
using electricity.
To infinity and beyond.
And now we're in the Wild Wild West.
I wrote one note here.
What is your note here?
My note says, and I quote, Would Red Dead Redemption have been better with sharks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least for a segment.
Yeah.
At least for a segment.
So to start off our Wild Wild West segment, we have Jonathan Bennett from Mean Girls playing Billy the Kid in a gunfight with Dee Snider
Snyder.
from Twisted Sister. So the lead singer of Twisted Sister plays the sheriff. Billy the Kid is there to save Gil, who is stuck in this timeline. And we now see the return of Vivica A. Fox's Sky character.
Yes. Horny as hell still.
Oh yeah, her exact words at one point are, "I'm Sky, a chocolate blast from the past."
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the notes I put.
Yeah, so basically the Gil Kid, he's stuck in this timeline. Vivica A. Fox's job is to save him because Billy the Kid failed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. At one point, the Twisted Sister sheriff also says, "I'm not going to take this anymore," before dying to a shark, and I thought, okay. We get a shark. Sorry, this is the next thing. Matt, did you have anything for the Wild West time?
Oh, dude, I just put the Billy the Kid and Finn shootout scene when the shark bites Billy's arm off and the
that was
shark
phenomenal.
still
And the
shoots
shark
at Finn.
yes.
Yeah, here comes a flying shark holding a gun. Oh man, phenomenal.
Not just a gun. An arm holding a gun.
Or the shark on a surfboard. I was like, come on.
So yeah, that's the next one here. We go from Wild West to like this 1950s beach party.
Where Gilbert Godfrey's back, baby.
And he calls this a shark and roll NATO.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tori Spelling's here. She plays Finn's mom. I don't like Tori Spelling. She's gross. And that's pretty much all I had for this one. This whole scene.
Did we go to high school together?
Yeah, we get a whole, Finn meets his parents. They're younger. Yet again, here comes the Sharknado. We destroy the Sharknado. We move on.
Yeah.
And now we do a side quest to 1997 so Nova can save her grandpa. Because if you remember from Sharknado 1,
Yeah, she was
her
being
grandpa
annoying
died
about
from
the
sharks.
whole
That's why
I
she
need my
hates
grandpa
them.
crap.
Yeah. I wrote on here, I think we're going with some sort of time paradox bullshit where she's the one who always caused the death. I'm not really sure. I also wrote, Grandpa's played by somebody from the Brady Bunch. And Nova quotes the Princess Bride Inigo Montoya line, "You killed my grandfather, prepare to die." At this point, I planted a bomb at a daycare.
Yeah.
Because I've lost it at this point. Yeah. Because of her side quest, she basically fucks She fucks everything up. April and Nova die at this point. At least we're led to believe that. And then the robot April head.
I sure wish April died.
Yeah. and mind you, this whole movie, we've had the robot April head in the bag. At this point, she now falls to the ocean floor. That's a big deal for some reason. Because now Finn and Sky, who are the only survivors of the 1997 massacre, are transported to the year 20,013. It is a post-apocalyptic future.
Like, did we miss it? He's like, yeah, by a few thousand years. I literally had to pause the movie to be like, what does that number even say? I'm so lost.
And in this future, post-apocalyptic, we've got flying mecha sharks because, why not? And a whole bunch of April clones, which would be my nightmare.
Yeah, I put Planet of the Aprils. What could get worse?
I also wrote Planet of the Aprils, ew. And then I said, this many Tara Reeds would make me very upset.
Or she was like, you emotionally deranged easy bake oven. Dude, that was a pretty funny one.
But yeah, we find out that robot April head that got left on the ocean floor, it is now the queen of the future, and she's evil because why not? Robo April, who's now fully a person, no longer just a head. I wrote this down. I don't know if you guys caught this. At one point, she zaps Sky because Sky is getting kind of mouthy.
Yeah.
And then Sky starts to choke.
Yes.
And I was like, why is she choking? She's getting electrocuted. Like, I'm assuming her prompt in the acting field was different than what they ended up going with on the
Z.
It's probably like, you're getting force choked. Act like it. She's like, okay. And then, they ended up changing it to electricity. And then all of a sudden, she's frozen in carbonite because, okay, we're just going to rip off Star Wars again. Yeah, Robo April also creates holograms of her kids. We have the same actress for Claudia. Matt is somebody entirely new. Again, I think this is like the fourth actor playing Matt.
Dude, so.
Hologram April as well. And bada bing, bada boom, human April's there, and she decides to fight Robo April.
Do we see how human April comes back alive out of that freaking
Not a
coffin,
clue.
though?
Just wakes up.
She's just there. Okay.
And then we get a whole lot of Star Wars Force lightning in this fight. It was awful.
And she goes, and I quote,
And then wouldn't you know it, we get another time warp. And where do we get sent to? That weird ass scene from the first ever Sharknado that I called James
Coast of
Bond.
Mexico.
So I'll be honest with you. That was cool.
I wasn't opposed to it.
I said that is a super cool throwback to the first movie.
Yeah.
That is
Would have made
hysterical.
it even better though is if they somehow found an explanation that they could have given us to what was happening in that scene.
Yeah.
To really full circle it.
Yeah.
But no, we do end up on that original, very confusing scene from Sharknado. I didn't mind it at all.
Yeah. Not only did they time warp again, they ripped right off from the Rocky Horror Picture Show where Finn said, "Let's do the time warp again."
Is that what that was?
Yes.
I figured it was a reference to something,
it's
but
a
I didn't know
Rocky
what.
Horror Picture Show.
Okay, very good.
Let's do the time. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got.
Yeah, you're right. Towards the end there.
I do love when they're circling around post boat and Finn gets hit in the head with the kitchen sink. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I lost it.
Well, so as we're on the boat, right? You know, we're doing a lot of Sharknado fighting because here's the Sharknado from the original film. And Gil shows up, and this is a brand new actor playing Gil. Very zesty and weird. This
Very
actor is.
zesty.
And then it turns out
Hey,
he's,
Dad.
Yeah, like a lot of facial expressions happening with this kid. I did not like this Gil actor. No matter what you do, young Gil is garbage to me, unless it's Dolph Lundgren. And we find out that this young Gil is actually a Robo April. And Nick, how do we find that out?
Because he says the freaking wrong, like, Semper quote, right?
So yeah, instead of saying Semper Paratus,
He's like, no, always prepared.
yeah, Shepard's always
He's like, who are you?
It's like around these parts we say Semper Paratus, and then the dad, basically punches him in the balls.
Correct.
He said around these parts.
But yeah, no. So we find out Robo April's back. Don't know why she
Dude.
disguised herself as Gil for like no friggin' reason. Whatever.
Yeah, her pretending to be the son. I was like, what are we even doing?
Yeah, Finn decides to basically just destroy time in general. Hitler shows up. You got Cleopatra, Muhammad Ali. There's a big Trouble in Little China joke. Why not? And much like Spider-Man No Way Home, this guy's like turning blue and all this cracks are forming. Like,
Right.
honestly, Sony, prepare for the lawsuit from Asylum because they're coming for you. And then I wrote Robo April head. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Had to recharge so many times.
Oh yeah, had to recharge.
But like via solar? Like where was she getting
dude, I
her
don't know
power
where that
from?
brought
Yeah, she was
Getting her.
just recharging somehow. She ends up becoming, getting eaten by a shark, but then like is just piloting the shark from its mouth and plays a game of chicken against Robo April, the queen version, who's riding a mega mechlodon within the Sharknado. Whatever. There's no way to intelligently talk about these movies.
Oh, dude, nothing.
The Robo April head ends up blowing herself up. Finn then says it's time for a reboot. I've decided to turn the gun on myself at this point. Everything blows up. We are now at Finn's original bar with a whole bunch of folks from the franchise. They're hanging out, and I do have a roll call on people there, unless you guys had prior notes before we get to that point.
No.
The last thing I had briefly was when she said, my lasers are ready again. I was like, is that a euphemism? Now's not the time.
Firing the
Now is not the time.
So yeah, here we are at Finn's bar. The timeline is reset, I guess.
Yeah.
You got Finn in April. You've got Nova. She likes sharks now. That's a twist.
And she's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah. You've got Claudia and Matt are there. Finn's brother-in-law, Sugar Ray guy there. Brian, the Mets fan, he's there. He's not a black woman. He's white again. The bar guy, George, from the first movie, he's back.
Yeah, and
Love
he's
that.
taking over the bar.
Yeah, you got Sky running for president because why not? Gemini the cousin shows up because whatever. Gary Busey's there.
Sky doing what Kamala Harris couldn't, becoming the first black president of the United States of America.
And then the whole thing ends with Finn giving a really shitty speech about friends and family or something along the lines of Fast and Furious.
Corny as hell.
Oh yeah, I completely tuned it out as I typed the rest of my notes. But that, for me, is my last bit of Sharknado notes.
That's
Hey,
all
that's
we
the
had.
conclusion right there, boys. It's time to rank these bad boys.
Yeah, that was.
It's almost midnight, by the way.
Yeah, it is almost midnight.
8
It's
minutes
crazy.
away.
We
Any
start
other
recording at 9:15.
Any other notes on Sharknado before we get into rank?
No, I'm just so glad we're done with this
It's
project.
a 12-page document for me. 2 months
Yeah.
of our time.
Yeah.
Every time I turned on Amazon Prime to watch one, I was like, oh, look, Spider Noir is available.
Oh, I know.
I could watch that instead.
For me, it was like The Expanse. I'll be like, no, watch The Expanse after you finish one of these
Yeah.
things. Okay. Sharknado. So we just want to go around the room. We'll start worst to first.
Worst to first.
Okay, so Matt, what is your worst Sharknado film out of the 6?
The 6th one for me, the last Sharknado.
Oh
It's about
boy.
time.
Nick, what do you have?
Mine is number 2. Sharknado. The second Sharknado was
real?
the worst one.
Oh my!
See, for
goodness.
me, I wrote Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so that one was okay.
So wait, okay, so one
A
shot
dr-
needs to be taken.
A drink.
This guy's pussing out on us. We spend months doing this, and you're gonna puss out now?
You
I don't,
shall
I don't know
suffer.
if I can do 6 shots and then go home.
We can get a ride from somebody.
My car's here.
He said a
too.
ride from somebody.
I'd call my wife.
I live right around the corner. I'll just stumble by it.
All right, fine. We'll do, but it has to be a big drink. I'll pour more of my twisted tea.
Thank you.
Okay.
Give me more of your twisted tea because we owe a big drink. None of us had
Twisted tea's
None of
crazy.
us had the same number 6.
'Kay.
Cheers.
Oh, we're doing it right now. Okay.
Well, I think so.
Cheers.
I'm not chugging at the end of this list.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So Matt, real quick, again, yours was 2. Nick, yours was.
No, mine was 2.
Mine
Matt's
was
6.
the last one.
Oh, okay, and then mine was 4. All right. What do we have for 5th place, Matt?
My 5th one is The Fourth Awakens.
Okay.
My 5th one is number 6.
Okay.
My 5th one is number 2.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
You guys hated number 2 a lot more than I did.
Oh, I hated number 2.
Number 2 is awful.
There was
bro.
so many. It was like Cameo the movie. Number 4, Nick. You'll start us off.
The first movie is my 4th.
Really?
Thank God, mine is the first one as well. Woo!
Mine is the 5th, Global Swarming.
That's crazy.
That is
what?
Dude, I
honestly
hate
the most insane
Hot
thing I've
take,
ever heard.
bro.
I hated it.
Okay.
Now,
Nick,
granted, my scale is from what did I just watch to bad. There's no good on it.
Nick, your third place.
Ironically, number 3 is my number 3rd Sharknado movie.
Thank you, God.
Hey,
Really?
So is it for me.
What the heck? Mine's the second one, the next one.
Bro, no, you are so off with that take.
I know. That's why I said you guys hated it a lot more than I did.
All right. My number 2 is Sharknado 6.
Really?
The last one. I genuinely enjoyed the
What
title.
in the
I thought it was
holy
stupid,
hell?
but I enjoyed it. Matt, what did you have for your second place?
The original, just the Sharknado.
Man, that is crazy to me.
Okay, we'll get ready to drink because the Fourth Awakens was my number 2 Sharknado movie.
That was my
Oh.
least favorite.
I think that there was an actual premise there. Yeah, I liked it. Liked is a strong word. I tolerated it a lot more.
That
than
was
I
the
did
one
the
that
other
like they're doing 1,000 things. There's so many different NATOs. Like I was like not able to follow.
But at
along
least
with
there
that.
was like a science. thing
Boys, I
behind
just finished her. I got nothing.
Well, luckily for you, I think me and Nick have the same number 1. My number 1 overall is Sharknado 5: Global Swarming.
What?
By far, I genuinely the way that one ended, I was erect.
Oh my goodness gracious, bro.
So Matt, what was your number 1?
Mine was
overall?
3. Oh hell no. And that's because April died. That's why that was my favorite, dude. I was so glad. To
I
see
will
her
be
die.
honest with you. Like I said, I ranked it from what did I just watch to bad. 5 was bad,
Yeah,
but I found portions where I was like, huh, I'm interested. And I didn't find that with any other one.
so number 5 was your number 1.
Number 5 was my number 1.
So Matt,
Holy
real quick,
hell.
give us a worst to first. Just read them off rapid fire. What did you have? What was your ranking?
All right, hold on. Let me pull this bad boy up. I shipped her. All right, so you want to go bad to best?
Worst to first.
Okay, worst is the last one. It's About Time.
Oh man.
Then Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens. Then Sharknado 5, Global Swarming. Then Sharknado 2, the next one. Then the original Sharknado. Then Sharknado 3, oh hell no.
Man, that's crazy to me. Okay. All right. Nick, your worst to first.
All righty. I'm getting my notes loaded up here. This hasn't updated, so that's unfortunate. Maybe I do a little refreshy poo here. Nope. All right. My worst one is Sharknado 2, the second one. Number 5 is number 6. It's About Time. My fourth favorite one, third worst one is Sharknado. My number 3 is Oh Hell No. My number 2 is The Fourth Awakens. And my top Sharknado movie is Global Swarming.
All right. And then to finish us off, yes, I have Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens. There was too much happening. Didn't like it. Trash. Number 2 was the cameos only one. Just drove me freaking nuts. Too many people, too many notes. I literally had to pause. That was the one I paused the most. That probably took me 2 hours to finish that movie. That's how miserable, and that's probably why it was so low on my list. Then we have Sharknado 1, the worst CGI, garbage film, trash. Then Sharknado 3, because David Hasselhoff, he brings that up all the way up to there. Sharknado 6, time travel is fun. Sharknado 5, Dolph Lundgren is king. Okay.
Can we talk about the fact that all of these movies were screenwritten by a guy named Thunder Levin?
Honestly, tight shit.
Boys, we've done the Lord's work today.
I cannot wait to watch Spider Noir this weekend and not any of these god awful movies.
Hey, and you know what? To our fans, you are freaking welcome for a 2.5 hour long episode
That's
dedicated
crazy.
to Sharknado.
Yep.
Filmed live at a bar where we drank. We put in a lot of effort into episode.
There's not even
21.
anybody at the bar anymore. It closed.
Yeah,
It's
we
closed,
drank
brother.
the bar out of business.
We closed it down.
Hell of an episode 21.
Oh, yeah.
And by getting to episode 21, we have surpassed the previous Pipes and Ponchos, which only made it to episode 20.
To quote April.
Yeah. Episode.
Hey, to quote Finn, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I have been. And if you made it this far in the episode, then you're the real goat.
God bless you.
If you
bless
made
you.
it to this far in the episode, either text me if you have my number or shoot us a message on any social media saying Sharknado sucks. And that way we know you got all the way to the end.
Absolutely.
And from all of us here at Desert Highway Radio,
I'll give $5 if you do that.
We love you.
$5 from Nick Bean. You heard that. I'm going to pay to promote this, and I'm going to get like 5,000 people to text Nick. No, from all of us here at Desert Highway Radio and Mic'd Up and Mildly Qualified, we love you. Thanks for being patient while we got this episode together. You can see this was an effort of love, and an effort it was.
Oh, yeah.
And we will catch you guys hopefully next time.
Bye.
Bye.